Not a fan of that intro. No, no, you didn't interrupt anybody.
I know. I was not expecting it. He interrupted,
I
letting
did,
us know he
but
was
I
going
still-
live.
But I
Kind
still,
of.
but it was still unexpected, right?
It was,
It
but no
was.
one got to, see us get stepped on.
Being,
so.
like in the middle of
alright.
talking.
All right.
Cool. Okay, I'm so happy to be back for more movie reviewing.
Yes.
I'm very excited to hear what everybody has to say about these movies. I didn't expect my opinions of the two main movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to this a lot. So just to review, and let's go ahead and start collecting numbers now.
Oh,
Let's start
yes.
getting
Let me
the
grab a
audience
pen.
to share their opinions of our movies today. What order do you guys want to go in?
It doesn't matter to me.
Face Off, Excalibur, Big Lebowski.
So Big Lebowski
Okay.
was the bonus, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think our extra credit should always be at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, so first we're going to do Face Off, guys. So put in your out of 10 score in the chat for Face Off. Please, also say this score, this movie, right? Anytime
Yeah.
you put in your score, let us know which movie you're talking about. So
I'm going to start writing this down.
yeah, but the first one that we're going to talk about is Face Off. So if you want to get your numbers in for Face Off now, that would be really appreciated. Here's Nicolas Cage.
Being very Nicolas Cage.
He is so Nicolas Cage in this movie. And if I'm going to be honest, that's one of the only things I like about this movie.
Okay. That does surprise me that you dislike it to that extent.
Yeah, man, I don't know. There was so much wrong with the plot.
This is true.
There's a lot wrong with the plot.
This is true.
So much wrong with the plot.
Yes.
I actually did kind of like Travolta a little bit once he became Nicolas Cage.
How he was able to emulate
Yeah.
Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's really funny is that Nick Cage didn't do a good job the other direction.
You could tell he was trying
Yeah.
a
But
little bit.
He just came off as
Hey,
like
Connie.
a complete wuss. It was like he became an kind of character when he started being John Travolta.
Well, because he was thrust into this terrible crime situation and didn't necessarily want to hurt or kill people. But he had this image he was supposed to uphold, and it went completely contrary to his character.
Right.
I honestly, I really liked his performance as like him. It's like Cage trying to act as Nick Cage. But like those moments where he like still has those outbursts like that icon. He's like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
No, he was like parodying himself.
Parodying himself. Yes,
'Cause
it
he
feels like
was
he does
way
that.
I'm going to
over.
take his face off.
Face. Well, he was also high, wasn't he, during that scene? Like
hope
his
so.
character was supposed to be high or
Oh,
something.
his character. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe, probably.
I think he was.
That's the thing. I just wanted
Like on
I just
Ella
wanted that
Acid or
character. I
Ella-
just wanted that Nick Cage through the whole movie, and I didn't want the John Travolta Nick Cage. John
Well-
Travolta did a good job as Nick Cage, but like I said, the other way around, it's like, not so much. So
I have an awful racist theory.
oh,
Yeah,
love-
I have an
Racist
awful
love-
theory?
yes,
Okay, I'm
please.
curious how
Want
to
to
how
hear
It
this, yeah.
felt like a movie about America written by somebody who's not American.
Oh, because
That is
John
not
I
Woo
racist.
don't
directed it.
know. I don't know but I don't know if John Woo's an American
I
or
will-
not. Maybe
he's-
he's from California. I don't know.
No, he's not. I think he's Chinese. But I don't know
Is he from
if
Hong Kong?
he wrote it. Yeah.
No, well,
Yeah,
whoever
so-
wrote it,
so-
it felt like it was a parody of how it is to live in the U.S. or something. Like it was just all very. It felt all very fake all
Yeah,
the way
yeah.
through. It was. Oh.
That's
So over the
interesting.
top.
That's interesting
so
what
John Woo-
Simon said. That it was originally supposed to be Arnold and Sylvester Stallone,
Oh, interesting.
but John Woo
Who was supposed to
decided-
be who?
I think it's pretty clear that Arnold would have been the bad guy here.
You
Would have
think?
been Nick Cage.
I feel like he would have been the good guy.
I thought
No, I
Arnold
don't think so.
Schwarzenegger swore off playing bad guys after a certain point.
Did he? I don't think so.
I think so.
How long
He
ago
was
would that
kind
be?
of bad-ish
That sounds like
in killing Gunther.
He did Batman and Robin.
Who? Okay, I guess no.
That's
Arnold
true.
Schwarzenegger, of the two of them, Arnold Schwarzenegger would make a better movie cop.
He would make.
Yeah, because
You
he's
think
done
so?
that.
He would make more sense as the movie. I think because
so?
he's done it. Exactly. I feel like Sylvester Stallone throw Mama from the train. He was a cop.
He's been
Not throw Mama
cops
from the train.
before.
No, stop or my mom will shoot. He was a cop in that.
He's
right,
been
right.
cops. Wasn't he like some type of what was he in Cobra?
I have no idea.
Was he not a cop?
I have no idea. Somebody knows.
I
Somebody knows.
am biased, Simon. You are exactly right.
Okay, so I think the best way to think about this is who would make a better Nicolas Cage, Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester
I don't
Stallone?
think either one of them could pull off Nick Cage. See, that's the thing. I don't think they could.
And
I
I don't
think
even
Arnold
think
would
I
have
don't
the
even
best
think
attempt.
John Travolta did. I think the movie plays this weird game with your brain because when they actually do switch, I don't know why I kept feeling like my brain wanted the characters to be continuous. Like it didn't, even though it was Nick Cage, I was like, yeah, that's John Travolta. You know, like my brain was like for some reason crossed. Like it haywires the brain in some way.
Yeah.
But that was probably the only like saving grace. I think that movie was ridiculous. Why don't you finish first?
Okay,
Jeff?
so
But, like,
look, all I have. Okay, the only other good things I have to say is, you could tell it was John Woo during the action scenes, and so yeah, there's that. It was entertaining to watch John Travolta and Nick Cage do these things and act the way they were. Nick Cage's Nick Cage was definitely more entertaining to watch
Oh
than
my gosh,
Nick
he was
Cage's
so
John
over the
Travolta.
top.
But aside from those three pillars of this movie, I didn't like it. I couldn't get into it. I remember loving it when I was younger, when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it just and even back then I was like, this is dumb. Like the whole technology thing, we can do this. We can switch their faces. But the two people are just so physically different. Like their build,
Their
everything
teeth,
about
their
them.
facial structure, their body. They tried to explain it away by saying, "Oh, we're going to do some like liposuction sort of stuff, on your abs and stuff." But
Yeah.
still, their teeth were exactly, their teeth.
And
Yeah,
then
that's true.
doesn't one of them
So
have sex with the other one's wife?
yes,
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't.
There's all kinds
The
of
John Travolta
awful
version of
shit.
Nick Cage. Fuck.
You would think the body,
No.
because
and
the
then they
body is totally different.
imply, and then they imply that he's going to like do something to his daughter as well.
Or he has the hots for the daughter.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, or something
for
like that.
sure he does.
But it's so his wife isn't familiar with his penis.
You would think she
is that
would
what we're-
notice something is a bit different,
You
right?
would think.
Especially
think.
being married that long.
What? You don't think?
I
so?
think no. I
You
think the movie
women don't pay attention
implied.
to the
No,
penis?
I think the
They're just
movie
like, here, just pop
implied
it in,
that
doesn't matter.
the movie implied that that they were
They
changed
haven't-
completely.
No,
Like he was like, this
no.
scar,
Yeah.
leave
But
it.
you
So
can't-
what? They just did his chest
Some
hairs.
things you can't change.
No,
You
not
can't
this movie. This movie proves otherwise, doesn't it?
I know,
it's just-
like their teeth.
their whole physique is
That
different.
was the thing, yeah.
That John Travolta is not chubby anymore. He's not. He's
Yeah,
skinny.
yeah.
He's somehow like skinny and fit. And
I mean, obviously, you're supposed to suspend some disbelief for a film
Yeah.
like this.
that's
Simon.
so you can suspend it for the penis too.
No, I can't. See, that's the
I can't
thing.
suspend it for the penis.
I couldn't for the teeth. But when I first saw this movie, I really enjoyed because I like the whole concept of it, like someone posing as another person. And it was, I remember it was really disturbing to see the images of when they were replacing the face, and you just got little glimpses of his bloody face.
Yeah.
But then when and I've seen this multiple times, but upon this rewatch, I was definitely more critical and less appreciative of it than I was in the early days. Because and some of the editing was terrible.
Oh,
like
really?
some of the fight editing. Oh my goodness!
And the camera's
so clunky.
constantly moving.
Yeah, and some of the slow mo
It's
were a
always
little
like-
bit too much.
Going this way and that way. And
Yeah,
like,
that's
making
John-
everything in and out.
That's
that is John
Woo.
Woo.
That's John Woo. But
Yeah.
but I think I'm discovering that like even that it didn't work that well with this movie. He's a Hong Kong martial arts movie director, right? And so it works a lot better in that context with action.
Every
with
gunshot
like
made
stuntmen
sparks.
who actually know how to do good action scenes. You know what I mean? So
all the
like,
guns made fireworks. Like everywhere it's like there was like sparks everywhere constantly. It was like it was definitely like visually like.
you know what? You know what? I personally I would have preferred if this movie was
Right, Sashi?
if literally John Travolta was wearing a Nicolas Cage mask that looked terrible and vice versa. like I think this movie would be way better if that's how they did it.
It'd be way
And everybody's
more-
just pretending that they think
That
they're
yeah. And like even doing a bad job of pretending, like Nick, I mean John, like
No, but I love how like he takes his role at the police station and just I guess suddenly knows how to do his job.
yeah.
Like he just goes in, logs into his I don't know what kind of security they have at the LAPD or whatever, but like it's just I mean I guess nobody would ever question you, so you could just keep messing up and somebody would be like, oh, you forgot how to do it.
Yeah.
And you just keep
what's my
messing up
password again?
until finally you're just doing the basic minimum.
Yeah.
I don't know, that was all very.
Yeah.
The movie, it was very dramatic, and was it long or did it just feel?
It
long?
was
felt
2
was-
hours. It felt long.
was, yeah.
Ahmed,
it
go ahead
definitely
and
felt long.
go ahead and take your turn because I'm done. I don't know what else to say. I'll riff off of what you guys.
Yeah, no, I didn't like the casting very much. His I don't know, like the movie got on my nerves like right away. Like it was just that scene where he had to shoot him and he was with his kid, and then he just like decides to take the shot anyway. I don't know. It's just that didn't sit well. You couldn't wait like until
He was
you
away
kill
from
his
the
kid or
child.
whatever,
Yeah.
right? Like we find him in the parking lot or something. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I kind of liked. I wanted. I don't know. I liked everything about.
I mean, that sets it
John
off. That
Travolta
sets off-
villain character. It was funny.
And the fact how he decided to do why there was no they were like the bomb and the bomb's gonna go off, so we need you to take your face off. No, hell no. Those people are gonna die. Like what do you,
They
I'm not
tried
gonna
to
take
make
off
an
my
attempt
face.
to make it make sense as to
Yeah,
why
they
he
did
did what
the
he
best
did.
that they could, and
Yeah.
then they
I like that there were only like 3 other people in on the plan. And
Oh
not
yeah!
anybody else
Oh
hired.
my
Like,
God!
Right.
Him getting them
the director had no idea.
them thinking
they
he
all got
was
burned up.
dead.
Yeah.
Them thinking he was dead, right? And then putting him in this place, and then he wakes up, gave me
No
agita.
security.
Agita. It was just like, why? Why does
Like
any
he's a
of this make
vegetable,
any
and then he
sense?
has this miraculous recovery.
Why does
And
any
that
of
part
this
where
make
he's
any
just
sense?
like his face is off and he's just like
That was the best
talking
thing.
to that
Actually.
guy. That was a
Oh,
pretty
and
good
but
scene.
you could see his eyelids.
Yeah.
And his eyelids should have been removed. In the procedure, they were removed in the procedure because it was a whole.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I wish that was a part of the plot.
Maybe the eyelids come off separate.
I don't,
Then.
I
Like,
don't
wait
know.
a
No.
second.
I
Those
thought
aren't
they
your
were
eyelids.
One cut all the way, just took the face off like that. They had to be like some like
took,
like you gotta account for.
Yeah. Real quick, just reminding everybody, we need your ratings. I think I saw
Yeah, I
one
got
person's at
one.
8.5.
I got one. I did write that down. Yeah.
Need
Yeah,
more
just,
ratings, guys.
Oh, and the
Tell us-
breakout, the jail breakout, you guys, that was way too easy. Like, what the hell?
That
this
was
guy,
stupid.
the guy, like all of a sudden just believed him when he said, "I didn't sleep with your wife." Oh, okay, let's break out of jail together.
The prison was a cool
I don't know
concept,
that he-
though, with like the magnet shoes. Like
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that was.
Like weirdly dystopic.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't
I
know.
got
I
some-
guess
got some
I don't know. That was
here.
weird. It didn't. I don't know.
All right, we got two more. 5 out of 10 from Simon Smith, 5 out of 10 from Bill Underbridge. Anybody else who's watching, please in the chat give us your out of 10 score for Face Off or whatever movie. Whatever movie. Just tell us out of the 3. Just tell us in the chat which one it is.
I think Star Wars: The Clone Wars did this concept a lot better. They had like one episode where like Obi-Wan, like they had like send him to a prison and they put like a bounty hunter's face on him. It's like, oh, you gotta go get information from these other bounty hunters that are in the prison.
I guess I forgot about that episode.
That was a really good episode.
I didn't know that, Sashi, so that's interesting. Or if I did know that, I forgot.
I would have preferred. Oh yes, yeah. I would have preferred that it was like hologram technology, or even like Mission Impossible technology, right? That's like John. He puts on somebody's face, and all of a sudden he becomes that person. And you're like, okay, that's fine. But this, like, cutting your face out, and it's so absurd.
You have to suspend so much disbelief.
Oh, for sure.
And then the resources of the LAPD, apparently, or whatever department he worked for. That was absurd.
Well, it must have been the federal.
I think it was Fed. I feel like it was.
Yeah, they were FBI.
Okay.
They were.
Hold on.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Connie, did you change your rating from 4 to 5? Okay.
Yes, she did, and I've accounted for that.
Oh wait, why did you? I wonder.
She changed it from 4 to maybe it was just a typo.
So, no, she perhaps. No.
Outside of like the acting and the plot, what would you guys think of like the action?
The action was okay, and again, that's John Woo.
Some of it was okay. Some of it was that fight on the boat. That was really cringe because it was edited terribly.
Oh, you could tell the other
choreography was bad. Was so
It was also really long.
It was too long. I didn't realize how long he was in prison. I had forgotten about the whole thing about him being in prison. I just remember bits and pieces of it. And when he broke out, it was cool to see Joe Bob Briggs in there. That was really funny. I had totally forgotten he was in that movie. And I did write down John Woo likes his slow-mo. And that some of the fight edits were not good.
He's no Zack Snyder, but he
definitely not as bad as Zack Snyder. Some of the stuff I felt was a bit touching, like I felt it was interesting that each of them had something useful that they could sort of help the other people around them with, like John Travolta. I mean, when he was Nick Cage.
What if you were trapped?
Oh my God, did you guys hear that?
Yes, I did.
Sorry about that.
Like, in some weird way, Nick Cage as John Travolta was somehow able to help with some stuff. Like, he taught the girl how to defend herself, but then it came around and bit him in the butt.
Yeah.
And then he sort of, he kind of got through to the daughter a little bit. You haven't been the same since Mikey died. Because, she was acting up and acting out the way she was. And kind of rekindled this relationship with the wife because apparently things hadn't been so great. So it was weird. I remember the first time I saw it. Oh, yeah, it's still doing it.
Not again. I'm sorry.
I remember the first time I saw it, I really liked it. Second time I saw it, I still liked it, maybe not as much as, and definitely this time I was like, oh, wow, there's just way too much wrong with it for me to enjoy it like I wanted to enjoy it again.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Hey, it has an element of fun. I'm not gonna deny that. At least
that's true. I didn't hate every minute that I was watching it.
Yeah.
I would definitely watch this over and above certain other films.
Yeah, including the next one.
Wait, why are these guys?
Oh, this is the red carpet. Yeah. This is just.
But these people weren't in the movie.
But they always show them on the IMDb.
Others, probably. Like when they went to the red carpet. Like John Travolta's wife, she was alive at the time. Nick Cage was with Patricia Arquette at that time, I think. Because wasn't that her in the picture?
Or did Nicolas Cage and John Travolta do a
Did they
face-off
switch?
with
Did
Ellen
they do a
DeGeneres and whoever
face-off?
her girlfriend is?
Their
I saw
eyes
both
are
of them.
completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
There's
their facial
nothing
structure
similar.
is different.
Everything
Their nose
about
bones
them.
are different. Their foreheads are like. It's true. As how like.
Yeah, you know what? If they had to, if Nick Cage had to stretch his face around John Travolta's skull, then he'd get it back a little flabby, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you'd think
he'd
so.
have-
And if it was stretched, he'd probably look like he had plastic surgery or something with the eyes, and the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
there
is
was
nothing similar about
so much-
the way they look.
They tried to say, "Oh, you're kind of similar build, similar height." No, they're not.
Not
They made
even
their skin
not
color
even
the
remotely
same.
similar.
Yeah, their skin color isn't it? You would see the line. I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah. It was a mess.
Yeah, I like I said.
Yeah, no, the best thing. This guy's the only guy that does this technology in the world, but somehow conveniently at the end of the movie, they're like,
They're
we got a
able
guy,
to-
we flew a guy in. He
Yeah,
can
they're
do it."
able to bring it in, right?
Like, what?
And all his stuff was destroyed. The face transplant action movie is so yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Simon, it is. I mean, when I first saw
could've-
it, I
they
could
could've
go with
tried.
it
That's
a
all I'm
little bit. I could have got. I don't know. I think they should have maybe picked actors that were
We need you to
definitely
do
much
this.
closer in physical structure.
Yeah.
We need you to do this. Like, it's just so funny. Like,
Yeah.
we need you to do this shit. Look at this.
Hold on.
That
Enigma
was
Severus.
horrifying.
Yeah. I was about to ask that. Switching brains would be easier, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yes, it would have.
That's
Wait,
what they should have
no.
come up with. Some way to switch their consciousness to the other. That's what they did in Criminal, the Kevin Costner and Ryan Reynolds movie. Kevin Costner's walking around with Ryan Reynolds' memories and I don't know if his brain or whatever, but that's what they did.
That's interesting. So, yeah, I guess it's because it was the whole gimmick, the whole idea that they're changing faces.
Right, because that's the whole title.
Yeah, you couldn't call the movie Face Off anymore.
Right? You could
Brain off.
Brain off.
I
That
feel like
wouldn't work.
the title of the movie was like so important to the plot. Like,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, they came up with a name first, and they did everything they could to mold the script around
it
it.
was so important. They said it like halfway through the movie in that one scene like 5 times.
Yeah, face.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There's the,
Yes,
that was the best
look
part.
At his whole face. See,
That
look
was
at
the
that.
best part.
Look at that. You can see his eyelids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't do it. They just stayed on that.
Maybe
Way too long.
they didn't replace his eyelids. So maybe that way they
I mean,
just
they didn't really like. You only really see his face in the reflection, so it's like you can't really like see what's going on that well unless you're like really paying attention.
I was paying attention this time, Rich. I was really paying attention.
So you guys
Oh,
were-
this scene was awful
get it.
too.
Oh, when she grabbed it, when she started sucking on his tongue, that was gross.
Yeah, so gross. Oh yeah, though there was a lot of innuendo, gross innuendo.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Because just to make his character seem even more villainous and lunatic, like it didn't
Right.
feel like it was necessary. It just was added to just somehow in order to try to make him worse.
As if him grabbing a choir girl's ass didn't already do that job.
Oops. Yeah, I agree with you, Enigma, on this one. I'm tired of some of these actors not doing method acting well enough. Next time, Cage needs to really have his skin off. Yeah. Yes. So, all right. Last call for numbers here. How many did we collect?
I've got 4 from the
4
audience, and we
numbers.
have many people. Look, we got 80 people, almost 80 people watching on your Twitter.
I
I
see.
got 5.5.
I see 100 people total here on StreamYard.
Okay, I think that's.
So,
I'm assuming that's yours and mine,
yeah,
all combined.
all
that's
combined.
What I think.
So I don't know if you can even comment from Twitter. I've never watched a live stream
yeah,
on Twitter
I've never.
before.
I don't think I've seen live commenting on Twitter. I mean, I'm assuming that it can. No, it might not can even be done.
Okay. Anyone who's watching on Twitter, just go to our YouTube channel. tell us what your rating for this movie is. But let you guys ready for your numbers.
Yeah.
Enigma has 5.5. Yeah, I guess I did miss it, Enigma. Sorry about that. I thought you had a 5.
There was one person who gave it an 8.5.
Yeah. I do have that. So, okay. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, and of course the freaking sun subplot. I almost forgot.
Oh yeah, that.
Oh yes.
That he ended up saving Castor Troy's son, and then Castor Troy's son became his son.
His son, yeah.
Oh right.
You didn't like that part?
That was just. I mean, it was poetic, I guess.
Yeah.
But
well, he got a little boy back.
That whole scene with like trying to that whole shootout scene with the kid.
Oh, it's so absurd. It's so
it's like put on the headphones. He's like, Mikey. It was just so stupid.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was, but I guess in 1997, was it stupid?
I mean, it's got pretty high IMDb ratings, you guys.
Yeah,
really?
what is the IMDb?
Oh, God,
I think it's like
didn't
above
look at
7. It's above 7.
Yeah, let me accidentally play the trailer again.
Yeah.
No,
7.3.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
7.3.
Where you guys see it? I don't see it. On the
Go
screen.
down a little bit.
Oh,
there
we
you
go.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
And
Nostalgia.
Well, it's because everyone
Maybe.
rated it like in 1998.
I don't know.
What are we looking at here? Okay,
That's
filtered.
just showing the breakdown of how many people gave it.
Oh, what the
Oh, I
numbers
see.
they gave it.
Lots of 10s.
Yeah, what do people in Turkey think of this movie?
Turkey?
Oh, they probably love it.
Oh, they have a breakdown of the countries. Interesting.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never even noticed that before.
But
That's
it's
pretty
but all the deviations are the
They're all
same.
the same. Yeah.
That's interesting.
You're meant to turn your brain off. That's true.
It wasn't even. But I didn't find it to be that entertaining. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's dated.
So I'm okay. You guys ready for numbers?
I'm
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the audience. Okay.
Okay,
so
don't tell us yet.
I won't.
Um,
Okay.
what's your number?
My number? Probably going to be a little bit. Enigma, I did get your 5.5. I just put it in the wrong column, I think. Sorry about that. I'm going to be a little bit more forgiving of it than you guys probably will be. I gave it a 5.75.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Oh, okay. You're more forgiving of it.
Yeah,
than I thought you would be.
You know, it's for its time, I guess. You know, there's some good stuff about it. This might be John Woo's first American film, so that wins it some points. There's great Nicolas Cage scenes, and there's scenes that John Travolta's pretty good in too. And honestly, a movie's not going to go below 5 for me if Nicolas Cage is in it. So
So just all he has to do is show up.
he just has to. That's all he has to do. for
Okay.
me. And he makes a movie at least mediocre. But yeah, that's 5.5 for me.
Okay. Rich?
I'm thinking the same, honestly. Like
5.5?
Nick Cage, John Travolta kind of carry the movie. Plus the action was pretty good. Writing was like, oh my god.
Right?
I thought a lot of the bad parts of the movie and like the writing, I kind of laughed at it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, so
movie
you
again, I
got
don't know.
value out of the comedic. Out of the comedy.
How
That's
bad it
fine. That's
was.
fine.
This is
You
how,
could,
like, ridiculous.
you could
the
watch
movie,
it for.
like, the fucking doves at the end of the church. It's just
Yeah.
like
The writing was kind of like just full of I don't fucking know. How about this? Yeah.
we need to make stuff for this plot to work.
I did not even look up. Okay, the writing credits. Oh, he did. He did write it. He wrote it with
did?
John Woo. No, Mike. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong. Mike
Werb.
and Michael somebody. So John Woo didn't even
Holly.
write it.
I bet both of those are ghost or pseudonyms. No one wanted credit for this.
Very possible.
It's one of these guys. It's Mike Werb.
I agree, Enigma. It's nostalgia for a lot of people, probably. Okay, Ahmed, what's yours?
Yeah, 4. I have no nostalgia. I never watched it when it was popular. So
I watched it on VHS when it first, when it hit the home market. Okay, so we were definitely harsher on this than the audience was.
Yes.
Our average is 5.19, and the audience is 5.8. That 8.5 really pulled that rating up.
Wait, what was ours? What was our collective?
5.19.
5.19. All right.
Mm-hmm. So
okay.
We are
wait a
definitely
minute.
way below what the
Simon Smith says the writers also wrote the original Tomb Raider movie and The Mask, which I love. The Mask.
The Mask is a good movie, and I'm not one for comedy, but I do like that film because it's so over the top.
I haven't seen it since the 90s though. So
yeah, I watched a bit. I used to love that movie when I was a kid, but I watched it like a little bit of it, I think it was like a year ago or something. I don't think it aged well.
No.
Okay.
Well, because it's Jim Carrey.
Yeah, no, it's Jim Carrey carried it. He carried it. No.
Feel like The Mask needs a gritty reboot.
Oh, okay.
Well, hey, actually,
the
you guys
was like fucked up, right?
The comic was actually ultra violent and not that funny. It was like, fucked
it was
up.
It was like the Men in Black comic. That too was like they totally whitewashed that.
I did not
like the.
I guess
Men
I
in
forgot
Black
this was
like,
based on a comic.
The Mask, you mean? Yeah. Yep, it was a Dark Horse comic.
Oh. Yep. Wow, I wonder why they decided to go in that direction.
Jim Carrey.
Because Jim Carrey.
And Jim Carrey.
Oh man!
My
Oh,
God.
I love that movie so much.
What's that one?
Vampire's Kiss.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
We need an excuse to watch that. I watched that at like at like somewhere in like New York City. It was like a theater. First time watching it. And me and my friends were laughing our ass off, and there's this guy who was like in front, like he was like staring back at us, like we should take this seriously. It's like this is like the most ridiculous. It's like Nick Cage of the movie.
Yeah,
It's most ridiculous.
Nick Cage the
this
movie.
character, if I'm not mistaken, the character he plays in this movie is the one he continues to have conversations with in that movie about himself. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yeah. He keeps talking to himself, and I think it's supposed to be this version of like him in a movie. Have you guys never seen that movie?
No.
I did see that. I don't remember that bit.
Yes, the guy he would like talking in the car with
yeah.
I think
that was a great movie.
It was crazy.
It's super
That was
good.
hilarious.
It was very self-aware.
He ate like 3 cockroaches for this movie.
For real?
Yep. The scene where he eats a cockroach, he did it. He did 3 takes of it because he didn't think like the first 2 were right. So he's like, all right, he just ate like 3 cockroaches till they got the shot.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds awful.
Oh
no! Here it comes!
Yeah,
Here it comes!
Okay, so whenever we do another Vampire Queen release,
Oh, we
Okay.
should have thought of that.
Kiss, yeah.
You know, there's also was Jim Carrey in Once Bitten? Was that Jim Carrey?
I haven't seen that one.
No, that was that. Yeah. You're right. Sorry, I thought you were saying Nick. Yeah, Jim Carrey. Yes, was in Once Bitten.
Once Bitten was a vampire movie that he was in.
I have not seen this.
It's very old. It's like one of his first. It might be his first. But this one, I even remember the theme song of this one. But that other one reminds me of this one, the Nick Cage one, Vampire's Kiss. Like one of them is definitely a parody of the other or something.
All right, well, we got our ratings.
So what do we score?
The score was 5.19 for us, and 5.8
the audience was
something.
5.8. But we're both groups
okay,
are
within
well
5.
below what IMDb.
Yeah.
Good point. Better point.
IMDb is
7.3. That's fraudulent.
You're wrong, IMDb.
You're wrong.
All right. Let's move on.
Yeah. Excalibur.
Oh God.
Oh God. Holy shit! Like
This felt like work.
it was.
Yes. Yes.
I was like,
It
I felt like I was
was
being punished.
I was
But I
miserable the whole time.
but I mean, I picked up a lot of like cinematography things from it.
Yeah.
that was very interesting.
Go ahead and get that
Who
player
wants to start?
that player
You want me to-
trailing so I can.
Okay,
So
let's not hear it, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can we not play the audio or?
Yeah,
We don't
yeah.
want to.
I just turned it off.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to.
so this is made by the same dude who did Zardoz.
Yep.
And I was thinking that this was going to be at least better. And narratively, it sort of kind of ish was, but not really. This movie was such a hodgepodge. It was like they took all these different Arthurian legends and they just kind of smacked them all together. And there was no really good cohesiveness to the storyline. I was miserable the entire freaking time. The acting was shit. The editing was terrible. And the beginning, just the whole setup, the whole thing with Uther, he sees this chick, he has to have her. Oh my gosh, that was so stupid. The whole thing. It was so dumb, overly dramatic. Liam Neeson was in here, and even he was terrible. Patrick Stewart everybody was terrible. Like what's her face? That chick, Helen Mirren. Everything was so over the top. Oh my! I wrote like this many things, you guys. It was like I just like
so
clunky way of
through
fighting. It was
through 'em.
overly dramatic. Roger Ebert called this thing a wondrous vision, but he also called it a mess. It's definitely a mess. The time jumps were really stupid. They never really showed Arthur being king. They were just these different scenes of these pivotal moments because, we all know Lancelot and Guinevere, they're supposed to have their thing. But Lancelot was in love with Guinevere before he even knew her. It was like the time they were talking, I feel like that's the first time they even actually directly met each other. And he was telling her how his heart belonged to her. Something so stupid, so dumb. It was no building up of these relationships, just these crazy time jumps all of a sudden.
Yep.
And, no buildup of the conflict between Morgana and Merlin. It wasn't convincing. I mean, we know the lore tells us they were enemies, whatever, but it didn't realistically take us like all of a sudden. It was so stupid. It was so like, and then all of a sudden they got to look for the Grail. Let's go find the Grail, and the Grail happens to be there in England. Like, what the heck? And then Arthur just stands there and lets his son just spear him to death. He just stands there, just doesn't even fight. And then he stabs it. I swear, I hated this movie. I was miserable the entire time. I did not want to watch this movie. It was so bad. And then I was getting angry, and I was rolling my eyes, and it took me probably about 5 days to watch this stupid movie.
No.
Yeah. Definitely not a cinematic masterpiece like Zardoz.
Not even Zardoz. I just don't like this guy's work. I don't think he's a good director.
No, Zardoz.
Not a good storyteller.
Zardoz was okay.
Zardoz was entertaining.
It was very okay.
This was not entertaining.
No, none of those movies were entertaining.
This was like just little bits and pieces here and there of cool imagery. That's all I can really give this movie as far as positives. Maybe the guy who played Merlin hammed it up in the most entertaining way
Merlin was
of
the
anyone.
best part.
Yeah.
Probably like my favorite depiction of Merlin, I think. He was just
Maybe.
like so unhinged.
And it didn't even
And
I don't know,
unique.
it didn't his character didn't remind me of what I would think of as Merlin, though. I don't know. I think of Merlin as like the classic fucking Gandalf
Wizard
type character.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm struggling to think of anything else that was entertaining.
The humor, the Merlin humor was a bit entertaining.
Yeah, maybe.
That was about the only thing.
Maybe.
That scene where like they're in the woods and he's like talking about the dragon and like the lightning bolt. He's
Costumes.
like, whoa.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. That part was a little
Merlin
funny.
was a sociopath in this movie.
Yeah.
Very simply,
Yeah.
in the beginning, he's like, somebody get the sword, kill each other to get the sword. And then dude gets the sword, and then he's like, you have to make peace. And then dude's like, okay, whatever, I'll make peace. And then he's like, oh, I have to have this dude's wife. And Merlin's like,
Yeah.
that's a bad idea, but okay.
Yes, so stupid.
What?
So stupid. Oh my
He's a
gosh.
sociopath through and through. He's like, in fact, if he wasn't there, things might be okay. Like, I feel like him being there is, and then he's like, and then, but you know, the sword goes in the stone. He puts it in, Uther puts it in the stone so nobody can get it. And then what? He's like, no, I will have your son. It's like, wait, what? It's like, he takes the kid, there's
This
so
movie
much
was
of that.
So bad.
It was like
oh my
written by a
gosh.
9-year-old boy.
Yeah.
But also, no, you're right, Sin. I feel like I remember in the 80s, King Arthur was very big. Like, it was a very big theme. I think also Disney had a movie about King Arthur. And so,
And the Sword in the Stone, which
yeah,
is probably
and
much
there
better
were-
than this.
there were, like, keystone important things that are told in the Arthurian legend. And so I feel like he was trying to hit them, but it was just very poorly written versions of them, right? Like,
Yeah.
yes, Lancelot is in love with Guinevere, but he's like starving himself in the forest near the castle. Like, wait, what? Or like he's just living, he's just in his suit of armor, just living out in the woods by the castle because I'm so in love with you. It's like, who does that? Like, that's so stupid. Like, why would you? And then she finally, like, oh, she feels bad for him because he's out there and he loves her so much. She's so vain. She's so vain that she's just like, okay, I guess I have to sleep with him because he's out there in love with me and he never talks to me. It's like, wait, what? It was just this kind of hammering in of the story that was just
the
absurd
character
and
motivations.
nonsensical. Like, and it just keeps going, you know, and like, then you get up to Morgana and she says, "Look, show me your ways. Show me your ways." And he's like, "Okay, but you're gonna mess it up," you know. And she's like, she's like, "No, I won't." And then he shows her, and then she messes it up. You know, she continues. I guess she's as chaotic as he is. He's like absurdly chaotic, like with no. It seems like he's trying to keep the peace, I think. And he's always talking about the dragon. You know, he's like, the dragon, you can see the dragon around you. I think it was supposed to be a metaphor, but
I think the dragon is supposed to be like a metaphysical thing.
Yeah, it's like, it's what supplies the energy for the magic or whatever, I guess. I don't know. It was very long.
Yeah, it was way too long.
Simon brings up a good point here. If you didn't watch this movie high, your rating doesn't count.
I don't think even watching this high would help.
Mine,
No.
I was on mushrooms when I watched this, and I still was not entertained.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Excalibur is like the worst movie to watch on screen.
I remember when this was out in the 80s, I remember seeing commercials for it on TV and thinking
You know what
it
it
looked
is?
so majestic and everything. And
No, I'll tell you what it is because I watched it. I discreetly watched. This is the cinematography thing that I was talking about. All of the armor, they were shining spots. No, well, the green was definitely, they were shining green on the sword. And they were shining, so they were using a lot of this light to really reflect off of the armor almost all the time, no matter what environment it was. So they were outside, they were being hit with a spotlight that was just making everything super shiny. And I think that was the most clever thing that was in the movie.
Yeah, I thought so.
And then the costumes were, I mean,
I thought
there was a lot of
awesome.
armor. There was a lot of it everywhere all the time, so that was cool.
it looked
even the
very
weird-
clunky the way they had to fight.
Yeah, even the weird baby armor that guy was wearing.
Oh, with the face. Yeah,
Yeah, just he
exactly.
looks
I thought
like
that
a
was
cherub.
cool.
He looks like a cherub.
The kid version of
But
him
it-
was weird, but when he was like as an adult, that I thought it looked cool.
Yeah. The armor. Yeah, there was interesting visual aspects of the costumes, of the lighting, the weird things that they did with the lighting to make it seem more interesting.
Did you notice their armor didn't seem to be quite as shiny at the end?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, I noticed that.
I felt like that was supposed to be symbolic of the decline of
Oh,
his
yeah,
reign.
yeah. That would make sense.
That would make sense. Or
Design of
they
the
got
camel
lazy.
claw was
Yeah.
interesting. It was like silvery.
Camelot, you mean the castle?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was the interesting take on Camelot.
Yeah, this movie definitely had a and then this happened and then this happened.
Yeah.
And then this happened.
And then 10
Feels
years
like
later this happened, and then 20 years later this happened, and all of a sudden he's old, and
Yeah.
It feels like they like crammed like 3 or 4 movies into one.
yeah.
Yeah, an author, like how he became the king and with the sword was just so stupid.
When he
That-
pulled it
that
out of
part-
the stone.
That's like
No,
the most
I just
iconic
mean the
part.
whole-
Where they,
The
like,
stone.
Yeah, he pulls it out and then he's like, oh, because he was trying to get his brother a sword. And he just thought he would take a shortcut and just pull out
Oh,
Excalibur.
here's this random sword in a
and then he has to
stone
put
over
it
here.
back.
and then they all
that's
start
when-
fighting each other, and he just walks off into the woods with.
Yeah, it's all yeah, it was so.
So stupid. Some of the things
So
they did just made no
stupid.
sense at all.
You know, so when I was watching this movie, I was like, you know what this movie reminds me of? Quest for the Holy Grail. And I was like, in my
Monty
head, I was
Python?
like, Monty Python. And I was like, this is what Monty Python must
Yeah.
be based on.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
then
yeah.
I realized Monty Python came out like years earlier.
Oh,
so
really?
Oh.
then I had the thought that maybe the director based this one
Maybe based on the
on Monty Python.
What if we made this movie except serious?
It totally felt like Monty Python to me, but like not funny. Not the humor didn't land. It was
Yeah,
very
Merlin
awkward.
Merlin looks like Tim.
Yes, he
looks
yeah,
like
it's
Tim.
weird. Isn't that weird? It's like he loved. I love this movie that these guys make, and then he goes and he makes this movie.
Oh man, that's super.
Oh,
good.
and then of course Merlin's dome. I felt like
Yeah, yeah.
I felt like he was really uncomfortable with that thing on.
Yeah,
like
that
I felt like
looked
that point
painful, like it was
looked
digging
painful
into
on
his forehead.
Yeah, I
That
kept
was
thinking
very
that.
distracting.
I kept thinking that. Yeah,
kept
it was
noticing
very
that.
shiny too. Like they really got the shine. Everything was very chrome. Very
yeah, Monty
shiny.
Python was 75. Wow.
Yeah, it's much older. Yeah, and that bugged me out. I felt like weird because I was like,
wild.
this must be what it's based on. It must be.
much better movie.
Yeah, look, now, you
Much
guys,
better
have you
movie.
seen how high the rating for this is? It's
No.
ridiculous.
No,
It's
no,
ridiculous.
I got stuck on this Merlin shot.
And the
Also,
Rotten Tomatoes
really
score
weird,
is high,
goofy
too.
thing, but doesn't he look like Draco Malfoy? I feel like it's Draco Malfoy's dad or something. I feel like
Oh.
he's like related to.
remember.
Anyway, no.
I
So
know
what? So
you're
what
not
is it
gonna-
rated? What is it rated?
Look at it. It's up in the 7s as well. Go on down.
7.3,
Look at that.
same.
Oh,
Like,
weird.
what the heck? And I saw this conversation
It's
about
the
it
same
on Reddit.
people.
It's the same people.
There's this conversation about it on Reddit, and they're all talking about how great it was. And I just went in there and I was like, I'm watching it right now. It's god awful.
It's awful. How could anybody think that was great?
I
Oh, maybe they're
know.
watching it with better subtitles.
Maybe they're high.
No, maybe they're watching it like in a different
gotta
language,
take more
and the
mushrooms than I
subtitles are. Somebody was like, "This is awful. Let's rewrite the subtitles."
Oh, did we get any numbers for this one?
We haven't gotten
I
any
got
numbers.
6 out
No.
of 5.5.
Oh, someone gave you numbers?
Someone gave it a 6 like as soon as we started.
Oh,
talking
it's 6
about
and
it.
a 5.5. Oh my gosh, that's very, very generous. By the way, Ahmed, Enigma is still very hurt in his soul at how much how terribly poorly you evaluated Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Oh,
you will
I
watch
gotta-
that movie
I'm gonna-
again
I
until
have
you
to
like it.
rewatch it. I have to rewatch it until I
Maybe you're
like
just
it.
in the wrong frame of mind or something.
Perhaps.
It's better than this movie. For sure you agree about
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah, definitely. This
Simon
was.
gives it a 7. Oh my goodness. Simon says it gets him
He
every
loves
time
it.
when he sees Arthur being knighted. I was
That
just
scene was pretty
cringing.
cool.
That was when he was fighting. Yeah, Arthur just kind of jumps into the mix. Like he doesn't have any fight. I guess because his dad or surrogate dad was a warrior, but you don't get the impression he's a warrior. And then all of a sudden he's jumping and he's like fighting on the castle, right? When he fights the guy and then he's fighting like, please
when he
let's
goes-
stop fighting, and
yeah.
he gives him the sword. He gives him the sword. Is that what you mean?
Wait. Are you talking about
Well,
Arthur?
the guy was
or...
like, "I won't accept you as my king," and he's like, "All right, here, and
Here,
he
take
gives
the
him
sword. And
He's
then
like,
he
"Knight
knights.
me."
He's like so confused about him giving him the sword. He's like, what kind of a generous? Once again, a 9-year-old. What kind of a generous person is this? He must be my king now. And then he like knights him.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know.
Okay, we're getting some more here.
Yeah, we are. We're getting some
Sashi.
Oh,
quite generous scores from the
some
audience.
Some people really like it.
Yeah, Simon really likes it.
Gosh.
Well, yeah, he must have been really
into.
into this King Arthur fantasy. You know, like I feel like it's maybe there's a little bit of a buy-in. Like at the time, if you're really into King Arthur when you were younger, you know, then this is it's probably a lot of nostalgia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. A king must be a knight, but Arthur isn't a knight, so he gives his sword to his enemy to knight him. That's right.
So he could then become king. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well,
The sword was cool. The sword was cool.
The sword was cool.
Although the hilt is short, right? For a sword of its type.
No.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
No, it's weird. He's holding it. This is not a longsword. He's holding it like a longsword.
The
I'm gonna add up these
broadsword, or
numbers.
No,
What kind of
I
sword
can't
is
remember-
Excalibur?
I can't remember.
Let's find
In
out.
like a-
Excalibur
in like a
would have
war?
been, I
a
imagine,
longsword.
a longsword.
What kind?
I mean, like if we're talking about like, I mean, Arthurian myth is like, wasn't it like originally that he was supposed to be like a Roman centurion or something, and he just becomes king, like originally or something? Was that?
Huh. Excalibur is often portrayed as a longsword. However, during the 6th century, when King Arthur supposedly lived, the earliest sources to date this period, it is more than likely that he would have had a short blade similar to a Roman gladius.
So that's
Gladius.
interesting. I wonder when the longsword was invented, because like Roman gladius is very short.
Yeah, that's a
Roman
good question.
gladius is like
Longsword
like
is
a machete.
probably like way down, a little bit further down the line, like close
It's
to like.
also it was
Medieval.
probably of Asian descent.
What
The
was?
longsword evolved
No.
from the war swords and great swords of the 14th century. It emerged as a battlefield weapon in the early stages of the 100 Years' War.
I mean, the same thing with like plate armor. Plate armor came like
1350.
really late. Like, it's funny that like they had guns before they had like plate armor, I think.
What? According to Google, it is depicted on flags as a scimitar. Excalibur? Interesting.
I always pictured it as a long sword. Rich, when you're talking about him supposed to have been a Roman centurion, is that how they portrayed him in King Arthur, the movie with Clive Owen and Keira Knightley?
Oh, that was some
Something like
nonsense.
that?
That movie was some nonsense. No, that movie was like alternate history. Like they were dressed really fancy. Hang on, let me show you. Clive Owen, King Arthur.
I actually enjoyed that movie. I was wishing that was the movie I could have been watching.
Wow, did I totally mess this up?
I think it's just called.
Yeah, no, but I added Clive and it confused it, I think.
Oh,
King Arthur.
Oh my god, what is that? 2017 King Arthur? Wait, go back.
what's that?
What?
Wait, go back. There's like a modern looking King Arthur movie.
Oh,
It's
wait.
like that
Oh, you mean
Romeo
in
and
the
Juliet
choices?
Arthur the King?
Legend.
Wait, what? No,
King
no,
Arthur
that's
and the
about the
Knights of the Round Table. He's got like a gun.
Oh! I didn't even notice that.
2.2.
He's got a
2.2.
samurai
We have to. I have
sword.
to see this.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
2.2,
You helped
dude.
yourself
No,
with
let's
that, Jeff.
just watch the
So
trailer.
bad.
I'll skip the base,
Oh
the
my
base
goodness.
sub drop.
Wow.
Okay, I mean. Oh, okay. All right. So that happened.
Yeah, that's what we should have watched, Enigma, was Sword in the Stone instead of this nonsense.
Yeah, we should have watched this. This looks amazing.
No.
This one,
no,
this
no,
looks
no, no.
awful.
I
No,
know.
not this one. Not this one. The Sword in the Stone, the animated version.
Oh.
That's what we
Yeah.
should have watched.
I'd rather watch this one.
We were just taking a
You're
side.
just
I just
I-
wanted to show you the stupid outfit.
Oh, I
Oh, but
can't- I
yes.
can't.
Oh, you're right. See, look
So
at
that's
this. Look
Roman.
at this outfit. Is
Yeah,
that
that's-
Roman?
Yeah, that's Roman. I mean, the chainmail
Because I thought he was supposed
clearly
to
is
be.
is a sweater, but
Oh, this is like historically accurate King Arthur? Is that what that's supposed to be?
maybe.
That's why I was brought it up because of what Rich said.
Yeah, I think the legend is like he like was a Roman centurion, and then like when the empire fell, he like kind of became king of like, I don't know, the people there, the Celts or the Welsh or whatever.
Is this because of Dungeon Lord 5? I don't remember. I don't remember why we chose these movies. I don't remember what
A
titles.
Summoner Awakens? That's what I said.
Is that what it? Oh.
That's what I thought.
I don't remember.
I don't
See how we forget.
remember. Excalibur is how are we doing on scores for that one?
Yeah, I
I've
think
got an average already
Okay.
from the audience. I'm
So
This is
waiting for
because
y'all's
Dungeon
score.
Lord 5.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna.
Bill remembers.
All right, Sin, what's your number?
1.5.
1.5. Okay,
And that's
Damn.
being generous.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I just couldn't go that
There's
high.
there's still plenty of competent actors in it, and there's
the
like
acting
it's
is
at
terrible
least
for the most
interesting
part.
from a academic point of view, and also I forgot to bring this up. Gabriel Byrne was in this.
Yeah, I know. He was
And-
that idiot
he
at the
was
beginning.
Uther.
He was he was Uther at the beginning, and he was just so obnoxious. Like
That
it
whole
didn't-
setup was
It
stupid
was
too.
so dumb.
I must have her.
I must have her.
Merlin. I must have her.
Like, boy, your bar is set really low. She
And
wasn't
then-
all that.
and then beyond that, he like the whole way that he has her is so like he turns him into the Face Off. Wow,
I was gonna say before
Holy
there's kind of
moly.
a weird connection between
that
the
was
two
totally a
movies.
Face Off moment in
That's
Excalibur.
right. That's right. That's
Merlin
happens
took his
twice.
face off.
It happens twice because Morgana does the same
And then he
thing.
slept with the dude's wife. It was the same
Yeah,
exact
yeah,
thing.
Same thing.
While
And
the
then
child
basically
was
the same
did
watching.
the same shit.
It was basically the same movie. I'm gonna give it the same rating. No, I can't give it the same rating. This was worse than Face Off for sure. I gotta give it a 3.
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
So
about you, Rich?
1.5,
I'm
3,
gonna give it a
4.
7.
Oh
7
my
for Rich.
gosh,
Okay.
Rich! Wow.
Okay, so the writing is bad.
Yeah.
Everything that like nothing makes sense. So the acting is like stilted. But I think I don't know. Some of the dialogue had like a goofy charm to it. Merlin was awesome. I thought the writing for him and the acting for him was great. And I thought just like I think the movie is just a vibe. Where it's just like the really really cool set design, really cool like armor and stuff like that. I don't know if I'd ever watch it again though.
Yeah.
Just look at pictures.
I feel like
also-
Jeff, I should have charged you for me watching this movie.
Yeah,
on
this
my
one.
invoice.
This one. This is the one. This is the one to put.
Simon Smith brings up nipple armor.
Yeah,
That's correct.
that-
There
Yeah.
is nipple armor. I think this movie was a big inspiration on Batman Forever.
Oh my gosh.
You know.
I was thinking it was probably a lot of the armor is probably inspired Berserk.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so Excalibur. We're
Okay.
done. What was the average from the audience?
5.4.
Yeah.
And
And our
ours
average?
was 3.88
Okay.
because my one really pulls it down. My 1.5.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a weird between yours.
I
and
feel like
mine.
giving it a
It's like
freaking
totally
0.
like on the opposite ends.
I feel like giving it a 0 because I was actually angry while I was watching this because it was so awful.
Yeah.
I
Is it
was
better
mad.
or worse than Zardoz?
Oh,
Way
they're
worse.
both terrible.
But Zardoz.
Zardoz.
They're
was-
both so they're both
Zardoz
so
might
bad.
be one of the best films of all time.
Zardoz was sort of an original story.
Yeah.
This was just rehashed nonsense.
I was thinking for sure this was going to be so much better, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I did too.
Imagine if this guy
I'm so
actually did Lord of the
shocked.
Rings.
Say
It
what?
would just if this
Imagine-
guy actually did Lord of the Rings, it would just be like the whole trilogy in one movie. It
Oh,
would
thank
just be
goodness
like,
he
Yeah.
didn't,
really
right?
disjointed.
He's
Thank
like,
God he
they're
didn't
like,
make
are
it.
you sure you're gonna be able to squeeze? Yeah, no problem. Wait, but are you sure you're gonna be able to squeeze it all? Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna get it all in there. Don't worry about
Way too long.
Okay.
What do I think of Deliverance? Simon, I haven't seen
Oh,
Deliverance.
the Lady of the Lake was
all the
probably
way
the
through.
best part of it. Deliverance was good. That was a good movie.
I still haven't seen it.
I only know bits and pieces of it, like and parts of it. I've seen it like playing on TV, but I've never really watched it.
Yeah,
I really want to watch Green Knight after this.
Oh, The Green Knight. Oh, I hated that movie.
oh, yeah.
I need to see it. I
I
haven't
didn't
seen
even
it.
get through the whole thing.
Oh, I hated it so much.
I hear people are like mixed on it. Either people love
It's got
it. or hate it.
Excalibur,
It's
a lot of big
between.
Excalibur
Yeah,
vibes.
there's definitely a lot of mixed up going on about that. The critics loved it. Oh, that's right. The same director did Deliverance. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, Simon, that's exactly what it is. Sure.
Wait, what did he say?
He says, I just hate the British. That's not true at all. But,
Bill Underbridge, her catching the sword at the end in slow motion and dunking back underwater. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that's
the reverse catch.
yeah.
yeah, but that's one of the best things about it too. This whole imagery of the sword and the lady in the
this is the
water
stuff I
and
remember
the
from
glowing green
commercials.
sword. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was what was cool about it. I think it's sort of like lightsabers or something. Like I think this is after Star Wars, so maybe they were trying to bring a little
Yeah, it
bring a
was.
little lightsaber to
81.
it.
Yeah. Okay. So real quick, I'm gonna send this to you, Ahmed, and we can play this at the end. Just a little
Okay.
bit of it.
Okay.
I'm putting it in the chat.
Okay.
Okay. So we have one more movie to discuss.
Yes.
Our extra credit.
Oh yes, and
Our
he
extra credit.
stabbed himself. There was so many stupid things.
That was so
The
dumb.
Big Lebowski. All right,
Never
guys.
seen this movie before.
Time for you to put in your ratings
Give us your
for the Big
scores for
Lebowski.
the Big Lebowski,
We need to see
everybody.
them. Yes, please. So personally, I have seen this movie maybe 20 times,
Sorry.
maybe 25 times.
Okay, Simon's giving it. It's okay.
10 out of 10. Immediate. 10 out of 10. That's what Simon gives it. This is, easily one of my top 20 movies. It is a retelling of The Big Sleep by Raymond Chandler, except instead of it being a legit detective, it is a
Right.
stoner who is trying to get his compensated for a guy pissing on his
On
rug.
his rug. That was the whole point of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has all the classic noir tropes, except instead of a detective, it's this idiot. And then you also get to hang out with Steve Buscemi and John Goodman at the bowling alley. Just full of amazing, hilarious, colorful characters. Brilliant camera work. Brilliant scene settings. Like all the sets are perfect. Great. There's a great psychedelic sequence where he dreams because he's been knocked out. How many times
It
does he get
happens
knocked
multiple
out?
times.
Yeah, multiple times.
At
he
least
has
2 or
dream
3.
sequences. We get to see Julianne Moore partially naked. That's pretty cool. And yeah, man, there's just so many good things to say about this movie. This is the first movie I ever saw with Jeff Bridges.
Oh,
in it.
seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
But no, it's not the first one. The first one was
Oh,
Starman.
yes, Hoffman's in this movie.
Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman's in this movie. He's absolutely brilliant. Everything's a great parody of noir, and it's also just a little bit of a social commentary on Vietnam vets, like not necessarily just Vietnam vets, but like the effect that Vietnam had on our culture and on this age group of men. And like 20 years later, what's going on with these guys? You know, so it's very 90s. It's a very 90s movie. I think it was, I don't think it's, I can't remember, I can't tell if it's a period film or, you know, a period film that's just like set 10 or 5 years before the movie takes place or what, but definitely has a lot of the feel of the 90s just woven through it.
Oh my god.
He was
Don't
so
fuck
ridiculous.
with the Jesus. John Turturro, of course, is in almost every Coen Brothers movie, and they always know exactly what to do with him. What else? What else?
Weren't they supposed to be making a movie about that guy?
Maybe.
About
just
who?
the Jesus guy.
Oh, I hadn't heard
Who
that.
is that guy? Who's that guy again? That actor?
8 years old, dude. Oh, I love these guys. That's Flea. You guys knew that, right? Flea on the
Yes.
left.
Yes.
Peter Stormare.
Yeah.
That guy's great.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just love this movie so much. I don't know what else to talk about. Let's hear you guys talk about it.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go. So this is my
Go.
first time watching it. People always look sideways at me when I say I hadn't seen it yet. And I think I can't remember if it was one of my brothers or if it was someone else that indicated to me that they felt like I wouldn't be so crazy about it. And out of all three movies, this probably was. I mean, Face Off was more fun, but this one was. There's stuff about this that's better than those other two movies that we watched, but I definitely feel like it's overrated. And there were way too. I started to get tired of the F-bombs that the trio kept throwing around every time they talked. It was like, okay. After a while, it got annoying because it was like, you can't say a sentence without throwing this out there. So that kind of was starting to aggravate me. There was one really funny moment for me, though, when he dropped like the cigarette or something on himself while he was
The
driving.
doobie. Yeah.
Yeah. And he is screaming like a girl, and he goes off and wrecks.
He screams
I
like a
was
girl a
laughing
couple
really
times.
hard when that happened. There were that one was the one where I laughed the hardest, but there were a lot of pretty comedic moments in here for sure. Like when John Goodman was throwing the ashes.
It goes right in his face.
That part was pretty funny. So, I mean, I didn't hate this movie, but I don't think it's all that. I'm not angry that I watched it like I am with Excalibur, for sure. Oh my gosh, I would watch this a million times over above Excalibur. I was worried about the dog. He took the dog. He didn't have the dog, and remember how John Goodman has a little dog trailing around behind him?
Yeah.
And I was like, "You're gonna leave the dog. Don't leave the dog," because it never showed the dog getting in the car. But it was actually it was a real downer when their friend died. I was not expecting that at all. So I mean, the whole thing had been pretty comedic, and then their friend dies. It's like, what? That's terrible.
The best part was how. You know, there's
Well, 'cause they got in
so
this
many
fight.
ways,
It was like
ways for
he
him
just
to have
has a heart
died in that
attack.
moment.
He has a heart attack. Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of stoner movies either. So I really can't identify or connect with that sort of I don't know the way his character was. But the thing is, his character was he was so high all the time, but he was actually with it a lot of times too.
Yeah.
Like he could follow these conversations, and he could get half the time they'd be talking about something, and I'd be like, "Now wait, what?" But he got it. He knew what was going on.
Yeah. Simon Smith. I love.
That's just your opinion, man. Oh, if she gives this lesson.
You see what happens, dude? John
Look.
Goodman was it was the best part of this movie.
He was funny.
He
was
steals
funny.
like every scene he's in. Just
Every
like
single
how
film.
He would
Just
get
how he
so
was, like-
over the top mad.
he's just a wrecking ball of a human being. That character.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's funny.
Yep. Ahmed, what you got?
Yeah, this was an excellent movie. It goes down easy. Mm-hmm. It's not just easy to watch.
Did it make? Did it make you want to drink White Russians?
White Russian, definitely not.
Oh, really?
No,
Okay.
I'm done with White Russians. I used to drink them when I was younger. I liked them. It's kind of like it's like everything about the dude. He's kind of like he's a little he's a little lazy. Maybe he's a little bit like, he doesn't want to hurt himself. He probably doesn't eat a lot of spicy food, man. This character, man, I love this character. I can't explain. He's just like, even when he gets upset, he's like, man, like, cut my rug, or why'd you have to do that, man?
The Eagles, man.
But yeah. Sin, I laughed. But see, that's the thing. When you get a laugh from a movie like this, it's a hearty laugh.
Yeah.
Like it was built up over the entire movie.
Yeah.
When he crashes the stupid car.
I was really, that was actually a very hard belly laugh.
I was crying.
I was rising in my seat when I was watching that.
He just crashes it into a pole.
It was the way he was screaming.
Yeah, it was the whole thing. Like, he embodied this character. It was full of weird, funny characters and weird moments. The Jesus, very funny. Only in it for like a second, but very funny.
Bit, yeah.
His two scenes, and John Goodman's absolutely like vile, absurd character. The way he was always telling Doug to shut up. Shut up, Doug. Doug was what's his face? Steve Buscemi. I think it was Doug.
Did you guys hear that he got punched?
Yes.
Recently?
Yeah, that reminded me of what happened to Rick Moranis as well.
Oh, on the street.
Yeah, so he got randomly punched.
Some random asshole just punched him in the head.
That guy, Steve Buscemi, is an actual like national treasure. Like, that guy's a hero.
Yeah.
That's not the first time he's been attacked. He was,
No, it's not.
Really?
He was filming a movie with John Travolta. I think it was with John Travolta, and there was some sort of fight that happened in a bar, and he got stabbed, I think, in the neck or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
he got fucked up.
Yeah, he got hurt really
Donnie
bad.
it's Donnie, not Doug.
Donnie, okay.
Have you guys ever heard the theory that his character in this movie is the same character as in Con Air and I think it was Billy Madison?
Wait, which character?
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve
was he in
Buscemi.
Con Air? Oh, I forgot
I don't remember
he was
him
in
being-
Con Air.
He's
like
one of
bad
the
guy,
psycho
right?
prisoners or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he helped them. He was like he made bombs or something.
I don't remember.
Oh,
I haven't.
it's
Billy
been
Madison,
a few years.
he's like a serial killer that he, like, Billy Madison like makes up with. He just randomly shows up at the end.
Oh, did you guys notice
Oh,
that?
when they throw the, oh my God, that was another moment that I cracked the hell up.
What?
When they
what?
threw the ferret or whatever it was into the water with
What is that, a marmot?
And then when he put that board down,
was so
when he
funny.
nailed that board to the wall to try to he was going to put the chair there to stop people from coming in his place. And they just the door opened the other way.
It's a lot of little things, but it's just like a easy to watch. It's not challenging your perceptions of anything. It's just, it's fine, man.
Did you guys notice that?
That was the Big Lebowski, man.
The Jesus's song, when the song that was playing for the Jesus, that was the Eagles. That was Hotel California in Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't notice.
Someone mentioned, Dulcimer's mentioned the Eagles suck. The dude only likes Credence.
Yeah.
The weird naked lady was Julianne Moore, Dulcimer's.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that scene when when she's like painting,
She's
like,
flying
the-
around
She
painting.
was such a weird, stupid character. I did not
No,
like
but
her
then she
character
comes
at all.
down. Yeah, no, but after that she comes down and she's got this stupid English accent. Or no, she's transatlantic. Right?
Transatlantic, yeah.
She's got
Yeah.
She's just a character. Everybody's a character in this movie, and it's just, I don't know.
Everybody was ridiculous
Everybody's
and
just
over
a
the top.
weirdo. It's,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah,
Go
for
to the
sure.
doctor. He's a good man.
Scene where
He's
he's like,
thorough.
Did you go to the doctor? Oh wait, I never understood what happened at the doctor. Did he give him a blowjob or something?
No, he tested his sperm. He tested.
that's
he
why-
tested
Oh, that's
his
right.
sperm
That's
to
what she
see-
said, because I want to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
your baby. Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. Did you see
Yeah.
that? That's right.
I love that scene where he's
I don't know. It's just
the scene where he's at that guy's house and he's going to see what that guy wrote on the notepad, so he like stencils it. It's just
it's just a penis.
it's just a penis.
That goes absolutely nowhere after that, right? Like that.
It's such like a classic.
No. It makes sense actually when you get to the end. It makes sense because there wasn't anybody that was actually in trouble. They were trying to dupe Lebowski. So he just drew a penis because he wasn't actually talking to anybody, right? Like there was something. I don't know.
Right,
That was
Simon.
funny.
I know he was the very first time I ever saw that actor was in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So yeah, I recognized him.
Yeah.
And I totally didn't know that Mark Pellegrino was in here.
Which one's Mark Pellegrino?
That guy. Go
This
back.
guy?
The dude in the.
This guy?
Yeah.
I know him
played
as the devil in Supernatural.
Right, but he, the very first time I paid attention to him as an actor, I think I'd seen him before, but I really noticed him as an actor was in Dexter.
Right, of course, Dexter.
He was Paul. Yeah, and he's on Twitter as well, so I
And
can
then-
follow him on Twitter.
Can we explain what Sam Neill's what is Sam Neill in this movie? Like, I
Because
guess
he's got
he's
an
the
awesome
narrator.
narrating voice. Yeah.
He's
No. Sam Elliott was the narrator.
Sam Elliott.
Sam
Sorry,
Elliott,
not
yeah,
Sam.
Yeah.
I was confused for a sec.
Oh, this
Sam
was great.
Elliott.
The dance.
Oh,
His
that's
landlord's
right.
dance.
That's right. That dance.
Oh, right, because he said he was gonna go.
I was
and-
amazed that he even remembered to show up to that dance for that guy. For all the pot he was smoking. Oh, and that car.
The car.
Oh, the car.
See what happens.
See what happens. Wait, what's the kid's name?
Larry.
Fuck up
Kept
your
saying, see what
car.
happens, Larry. And then the guy comes out. He's like, he takes it, and the guy's he's not a bad guy. He doesn't understand what's happening to him, so he just starts beating up his car.
Yes, Lupin. Enigma.
I fuck your fucking car. so many quotable lines in this movie. Joe, like the Coen brothers, that's their thing. Like quotable lines all day, every day. All of their movies are just like so infinitely
No, we
quotable.
still
quotable.
quote some stuff. I still quote. Okay, my favorite movie of theirs is Raising Arizona.
Yeah.
I still
That's
quote,
Nick Cage.
I still
And
quote.
why
And
John
Nick
Goodman
Cage
stole that
and
show,
Holly
too.
Hunter and John Goodman.
I should watch. I gotta watch that.
That's
one.
you haven't seen that?
No.
Oh,
It's super
man,
good.
that one's really, really funny.
I remember
very
something
funny.
like when I was younger. The music was very interesting. There was a lot of
Yeah,
yodeling
there
or
was
something.
like a-
Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Super good. Yeah. I don't know. I remember all of these scenes are just burned into my brain.
How many times you say you've seen this?
20,
I didn't like these
25, I
dream
don't know.
sequences. I thought they were stupid.
I
I
loved
didn't
them.
like them.
They were. They were.
I mean,
were
they were
interesting.
supposed to be
They were like
stupid, I know.
interludes. They were
Yeah.
interludes. They were just like these
want
like
to- what was it?
play some music. There was nice music under it as well.
I just want to see. No, I just came to see what condition my condition was in. Yeah. That was like the main one, the big one.
It's like the dude's such a nice guy. Had these like nice dreams.
Yeah.
You know, he's just like
That Jesus guy was ridiculous.
it was awesome.
Too much. He was too
Wait,
much.
3 rings and a painted
And a
pinky
painted
nail?
long fingernail. What was that for?
incredible.
To dip up Coke or something? Or clean his nose? That was gross.
No, I don't think this guy. He's very fancy. Very fancy.
Wasn't he like? What did they say? He was like a pedophile or something. He had
Yeah,
done
8-year-olds
something.
do.
Yeah, that's right.
Exposed himself to a minor. Yeah.
8-year-olds, dude.
Yep. Okay, so how many ratings did we get from the audience?
I've only seen 2 so far. 2 ratings.
10 out of
Yeah,
10,
I was
from the
thinking
audience.
9.5.
I got a 10,
10,
and a
10
9.
and 9.5.
Yeah. So we need some more ratings, you guys. That's really going to skew this thing very high. I can tell.
More ratings, guys. Bring it. We need more. Are you guys ready with your numbers? I mean, we're gonna go. We're just
I got
gonna go,
mine.
guys. Bill
okay,
Underbridge
hold,
says
we
7
got
out
a
of 10.
7?
Fuck the Eagles.
I do like Credence as well. They had some good songs in there.
That's right. This guy was from Harry. You were saying that earlier. This guy's from Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, and he was also in Wonder Woman.
Yep. Very Mean Thought says 9.5.
Oh, okay.
What does IMDb say?
It's probably it better be
I'm gonna
higher
guess
than
it's in the 8s.
Excalibur, and check it out.
8.1.
Yes, 8.1.
Writing a check for $1.37.
Hey, I know. Well, that was back in the day. So, okay, all right. I got 4 scores from the audience.
Any more scores, everybody?
You gotta fuck the Eagles from Bill.
Yep.
Yeah, I wrote that one down.
All right. Well, Sin, what's your rating then? What's yours?
I don't like this as much as you guys do. There's definitely some funny stuff in here, but it's not necessarily something I would watch again. I initially was going to rate it a 6.25, but I'm toying with a 6.5.
Okay.
I didn't hate it. I just wasn't in love with it.
Undecided between 6.25 and 6.5.
Yeah, maybe somewhere in between.
6.33?
We'll go with 6.33.
6.33. Okay, I got a 9.5 on this one.
Okay. And what about you, Rich?
I'm just gonna give it a 10. I don't know. It's just
Okay.
every time I've seen this movie, it's just like it's just perfect.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean,
a rewatch I will enjoy it much more, but
there's so many details. This is such a meticulously put together movie.
It's like the quintessential like Coen Brothers movie.
You're not wrong, Walter. You're just an asshole.
Oh, I definitely like Raising Arizona much more than this one, though.
Ahmed, what do you got?
I think a 9.
A 9?
All right.
I was toying with giving it a 10, but I don't know. I'm like going through like my midlife, so I'm like, I don't know, the things that I used to like, that I used to think like, I don't know. I don't know that I like the things that I used to like as much.
Oh, so
but yeah, I give this one a 9.
Okay. Hold on, let me get our average.
No, that's not why I downgraded it. I guess I just kind of, I don't know what my 10 is anymore, is what I mean to say.
Oh, I see.
Like I don't know how to gauge a 10 anymore, because whatever I thought was my 10 was like, I don't know, something like Back to the Future.
Taste change for sure, yeah.
Dude, Simon keeps coming up with the awesome lines. I didn't blame anyone for the loss of my legs. Some Chinaman took them from me in Korea.
That was the Big Lebowski. Yeah.
I can tell
Big
he's a big fan of
Lebowski,
this
man.
one. Get there.
Oh, there weren't a lot of pictures here.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. We're okay. All right. I feel like we're a little bit more closely aligned on this one than we were on all the others.
Yeah, where we at?
Okay, so our score is 8.71.
Okay.
My 6.33 brings it down a bit, but the audience score is 9. So we're very close. She's not my special lady. I'm just helping her conceive me. Oh, that whole thing is stupid. Oh my gosh. I knew what she was doing. The moment it showed her like in that position in the bed, I was like, oh gosh, she's trying to get pregnant. This dummy.
Yeah, but what was the reason? The reason we gotta.
She wanted what she said.
She's like, I want no strings attached. She was like, I don't want you involved. But
Yeah.
why him? Why him?
His genes. There was something about it. She just thought he had good genes.
But why?
You would think that his like being high all the time,
Right,
on drugs would kind of
it would turn
make
her
her
off.
wonder that it was messing something up.
Why him? Like, yeah, that was just.
Who
like-
knows?
Because
right?
he's easy. Another reason could be because he's easy.
Oh, because he's so like whatever that he's not gonna lift a finger to try to do something for the kid or
Yeah.
Enigma's coming back to Kiss Kiss.
yeah. I read that. I have to go watch it now as
Well-
a matter of course.
What was audience score again? The
9.
average? 9. All right.
Yep.
So yeah, we're pretty much aligned on the Big Lebowski, y'all.
Yeah.
And that just about does it for today. We need to figure out what our next review show is.
No,
gonna be.
I was thinking. I wonder if we need to try to figure out our movie before showtime.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Are you
It
like our
may be,
next-
but I
It's
kind
a
of have
nice
fun.
chat, but it's a
Yeah.
nice chat, but maybe because of the time, like we're so close.
Sometimes the audience gives us suggestions.
Yeah,
You know what?
that's-
That's a
yeah,
good
that's
point.
true.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's the perfect reason not to
Where's
remove
our
it.
Where's our release calendar?
Oh, Jeff, if you ask that one more time, I swear to goodness,
You in trouble?
you need to pin that sucker to your
Marcoms.
Yes. Now pin it on your teams, so
can
it'll
pin it?
stay up at the top. I got the release calendar up though, by the way.
Okay.
I'm looking at.
Where is it?
This is like the fourth or fifth time you've asked where it is.
Here we go.
Yes. Okay. So if we're looking
Files.
at June 19th, and the day before, I've got a question mark for A Summoner Awakens, as far as that being the release date, because I think we still haven't quite.
Chrysalis
yet?
is probably going to
Chrysalis
release
is
next month as well.
Right. We also have Tor Book 3 and Earth Force 3 Episode 1 potentially on the 18th.
Possibly, but
Okay. And
probably
then
not.
we have a pre-order for Mimic and Me the week after, and also Magical Girl Crystal Genocide.
Ooh, Magical Girl Crystal Genocide. How about the Rainbow Bright movie?
No.
What?
No, guys,
What
it's
about
actually.
the Dark Crystal?
I mean, I don't know what that has to do
We've
with.
done Aliens already, Bill. We did that not long ago.
Guys, okay. I think that the Rainbow Bright movie might be more adult than you remember. It was kind of dark and fucked up. It was kind of dark and fucked up.
It was with Transformers. Also was like that.
Oh,
The Transformers,
was-
the '80s Transformers movie.
I
yeah.
do not want to rewatch that stupid movie.
I don't-
watched it
I
a couple
actually-
years. Oh, I hated it. So
I
much.
loved that movie when I was a kid, and then when I watched
So
it as an
bored.
adult, I was so disappointed.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
bored. The
It's not-
Craft. It's been a bit since I've seen The Craft.
It hasn't been long enough for me.
Wait, which one are
I
we
watched it
doing?
recently.
We're doing
okay.
Chrysalis, Tor, Earth Force, or
Yeah.
Magic?
So are we gonna?
What
pick-
is Magic
we
Girl
need to-
Crystal Genesis?
Magical Girl Crystal Genocide.
That's kind of. Is that anime-ish?
Yeah, it's anime-ish. I mean, like it kind of looks like Sailor Moon a bit.
Stardust. That's a good. I like Stardust. I have not
Burn
seen
After
Burn After Reading.
That's another Coen Brothers comedy, and it's
Oh.
really good.
Oh.
I'd say like a Magic Girl movie. I don't know what would be a good one.
I'm kind of intrigued by the idea of finding something for Magical.
Practical
I'm gonna write
Magic.
Rainbow Bright because we may not find anything.
I don't know anything about Magical Girl.
Magic Girl
except
movie, yeah, I was
some
like
of the stuff
Rainbow
Justin
Bright.
has told me, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it lighthearted? Is it
Hold on, let me find
deep?
it
Is
on
it
the.
dark?
Depends on the
Is it-
Magic Girl.
I haven't read it. I don't know.
Like Madoka Magica is oof.
Is it a girl named Genocide doing goonish hero stuff? I don't know. Honestly.
All right.
You could just do like
Here it is, Ahmed. If you can
Miyazaki movie.
put it up on the.
What's that, Rich?
We could just do a Miyazaki movie. There's some of them are like a lot of them are like Magic Girl like adjacent.
Miyazaki.
Okay, she's wearing a wedding dress, so maybe she's getting married.
Alice in Wonderland. Kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland.
Pollyanna.
She's falling, I think.
Yeah, this is by Raven's Dagger, by the way, guys. For any of you guys who liked Dead Tired, you'll probably like this one.
What does it have for the genre? What does it say? Is it fantasy or
Let's see.
Humorous fantasy. Hi there, I'm Magical Girl Crystal Genocide, one of the 12 magical girls and sworn protectors of the earth. We were like a superhero squad, but with more sparkles. Okay,
if
yeah,
they had
Rainbow
like a
Bright.
Sailor Moon movie?
They have a Sailor Moon
Can we
movie,
watch a
don't they?
Rainbow Bright movie trailer?
Yeah, sure.
That looks.
Yes, we can, Jeff.
I'm definitely going to start billing for some of these.
Oh, there it is.
Either
Peter Cullen. So Optimus Prime is in it for some reason.
Bill saying, "Show us the Rainbow Bright trailer." What were you going to say, Rich?
What's the
I
rating?
was going to
6.8?
suggest Kiki's Delivery Service or Mary and the Witch's Flower.
This may not
Does
be
it
the film.
align?
Mary and the Witch's Flower. I just watched that with my kid,
Oh yeah,
and it was all right. It was all right. I don't. It didn't remind me of Rainbow
Arturo,
Bright though.
can you
Kiki's
think of
Delivery
any
Service, I think, might be better.
anime that's like about magical girls? The only thing I think of anime related is Sailor Moon.
I mean, Sailor Moon is like.
Oh,
the
maybe we
magical
can
girl.
watch Madam Web.
Oh no! I saw that not long ago. No.
Okay, Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealer.
Yeah, isn't that the? Oh, this is not that.
Yeah.
The Star Stealer. I remember that. That was
Madoka
like.
Magica is short, I think.
Yeah, no, this is the legit one. This one's got Kate. Wait, no, who was it? Director Kimio Yabuki. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, Peter Cullen's in this too.
Oh shit. Okay. Peter Cullen's in this one too. Oh, there's like the Mega Man type dude.
I automatically hate this animation. I just don't like this. This looks reminds me of like what's that My Little Pony crap?
That's what it is. It's G-rated, for God's sake. This is gonna be
We gotta watch a trailer.
Oh right, we kept saying that. I can't. I just didn't find the
Do they
trailer.
even have a trailer?
Not on IMDb. Hang on, let me try
You
YouTube.
can look it up. You can find it on YouTube. Enigma says, I feel we are getting into Jupiter Ascending type movies here. I don't know. Oh, Cardcaptor Sakura has a magical girl.
I think that's a series.
Rainbow
it would
Bright.
have to be a movie.
I found it.
Is there like an animated Sailor Moon movie?
35th
That's
anniversary
what I
movie.
was wondering. Kiki
Oh,
would be
no,
cool.
this is
No.
Blue Val?
I don't want to listen to her, whoever that is.
Tells me what I can do. Especially you.
I
What?
traveled all this way.
I'm getting
I can
Last
have
Unicorn
anything
vibes.
I want. And I want that diamond.
Oh, gosh.
Greatest diamond in all the universe.
Let me try to explain
She's got a
this
nice
just
outfit.
once more, Your Highness. If anything happens to
What is that?
I don't want to talk to you
It looks like
anymore.
maybe a walking cane, but at first it looked like a piece of food.
You are going to destroy everybody in the whole
isn't even a-
universe.
The sound is surprisingly good.
You will destroy yourself.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Dare attack my power?
Yeah, it does have a magical girl sign.
You can stop me, but there are others. Oh, if only. Where is my horse?
Nice
Please
eyeshadow.
let me say goodbye to my horse.
Is she petting her diamond, her pet diamond?
Yep.
No one is going to stop me.
And she's buying her stairway.
Who's making
Oh,
all
nice
that
rollers.
noise?
I just want to see a little bit of Rainbow Bright.
away.
She's attacking the castle. All right, never mind. I'm done. I'm done. That
Okay,
horse.
so I sent the actual trailer in the.
Oh, you got a trailer?
Yeah.
You got a trailer?
Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealer, the movie on DVD.
It's time for spring.
An evil princess has stolen the source of all light in the universe.
I'll have everything.
And it's up to Rainbow Bright and her best friend Starlight to get it back.
Come on, Starlight. Let's catch him.
Does she work alone?
Celebrate Rainbow Bright's 20th anniversary with her original full-length magical adventure, digitally remastered on DVD. With an array of colorful DVD extras. Find the missing color belt. And sing along with your favorite characters.
Oh man.
No,
Wait,
I'm good.
evil. That makes the film unique and different. Bill Underbridge says. Wait, evil princess? Yeah. You guys don't know what you're missing out on. Okay, so what else? What else can we do for Magical Girl? We can cut Magical Girl as the theme though, and we have more tour, right?
Well, no, Magical
Sin,
Girl
Sin,
needs
are
an
you
anime. We need an anime for Magical Girl. Not
Sorry, I
this.
was muted.
What about Kiki's Delivery Service?
Is there
Someone mentioned
are there
that-
witches in that one?
Yeah, it's a witch movie.
She's like, yeah, man, witches.
And it's like one of the better Miyazaki films. I think.
Because I feel like he's a bit overrated. That's the
Yeah,
way I
for
felt
sure.
about,
I like
Miyazaki.
Princess Mononoke. I like that one.
Yeah, that one was all right. I saw The Boy and the Heron. I felt like that was very overrated.
I like Boy and the Heron.
Oh man, I love
people
that.
love
I
his
still haven't
stuff.
seen it.
I love the unnecessary tape hiss.
Mary and the Witch's Flower. Yeah, that's
Okay, I'm down for this one.
Howl's Moving
I mean, I
Castle.
like
saw
the
Howl's
music.
Moving Castle not long ago.
It's like Harry Potter, sort of.
Yeah, but is she just a deliver? Is there really going to be magic in this, y'all, or is she just going to be
She's
delivering
flying on a
stuff?
broom right now.
I know, but I mean, how
I
much
know,
of
but
it's gonna
Miyazaki's
be...
very deceptive. Exactly. There's magic, but it doesn't really. It's like it's there, but there's a wholesome, lesson to be had
Turo,
instead.
you can tell Matt I'm probably going to end up watching Kiki's Delivery Service.
This is. I don't see any magical girl. I mean, she's like
She
a
just
realistic
delivers
magical
stuff.
girl.
I see. That's the thing. I mean,
And it's the city. And look, she works at a bread shop. Yeah, I don't think so. No, this is not hyped enough. It's got to be like girls, like magical
Okay,
girls on
okay.
cocaine.
Is there a Sailor Moon
we've
movie?
had Stardust.
Yeah,
I
let's
mentioned
find
Sailor
out.
Moon a while
I know.
back.
I know you did.
They,
But I didn't
someone's
think there was a
mentioned-
movie.
Yeah,
There is, right?
I think I thought Rich said. That
Oh,
there
there's a
was.
new one. Oh wait, is this?
Do you have to have seen the show though to appreciate the movie?
I don't care.
Probably, most likely.
Beautiful planet, a place we always dreamed about.
We could watch Perfect Blue.
Power of all the
Oh, Perfect Blue. Artur and I were talking about that the other day.
world into a planet of
But
But
that's
that's
not
what
magical,
that
not.
is it?
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
like a thriller or something, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a psychological thriller about
Yeah.
an idol. That's like the closest thing I could think of.
I mean, this is magical girl Crystal right here.
I feel like this would just go over everybody's head. This is like what is happening.
We'll sell nightmares all over the world.
What about Stardust? That's
This
been
is two
mentioned.
films.
That's always been
This is
Have you,
It says
you
it's
guys-
two films.
disqualified.
Yes.
have you guys seen Stardust?
I have not.
That's been brought up. That does involve magical
Girl?
stuff. Yeah, Kirsten. Wait, what's her name? Oh gosh.
Which
Kirsten
which
Dunst?
movie? Which
no,
movie?
No. Oh shoot, I'm blanking on her name. Stardust. It's based on a
Oh,
Neil,
yeah,
Neil
Kirsten Dunst.
Gaiman book. Kirsten
Well,
Dunst.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was Kirsten Dunst.
No,
right?
no. Look it up. Oh,
I'm looking
gosh.
it up.
Claire
It's not-
Danes. Claire Danes.
Claire Danes. Yeah.
And Michelle Pfeiffer, and I think Robert De Niro.
Wait. Isn't there a Stardust with David Bowie in it?
For your hand in marriage, I'd
Oh, that's I think that's like it's like a documentary or
Yeah.
a music video type thing. I don't think it's not a movie.
This is a fantasy movie, but this doesn't have magical girls in it.
Well, she's kind of magical, that girl.
Claire Danes.
Yes. There's also like Michelle Pfeiffer's like a witch or something. There's magical stuff happening in here.
This is what I found.
You're the star.
I had
You're the
forgotten.
star?
That's Daredevil, right? I had forgotten.
Yeah, Charlie Cox.
He was
Yeah.
in here.
You've seen stories of
oh.
magical worlds.
And then weird gay Robert De Niro.
Yes. Best magical girl
Flying
transformation.
pirates.
Yeah, but One
And
Punch
dashing
Man's not a
princess.
movie. I am lobbying hard for Stardust because it was brought up, but I don't think anybody noticed. In the Name of the King.
Well, I saw that, but I thought I was thinking of David Bowie.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what you thought. Well, you like Neil Gaiman, and
that
this is a
what
Neil
this is?
Gaiman story, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, okay. Ahmed's not
It's
sold.
no, it's a good movie.
You've seen it
Good
too?
movie. Yeah, I've seen it. It's like a fantasy, modernish fantasy movie with witches and ghosts. and-
Simon mentioned Mary and the Witch Flower. I think that was someone else might have already brought.
Yeah, but that's
up.
that's
I
like
don't know
that's
anything
more.
about that.
She. Like I said, I saw that one recently. I don't know if that's exactly what we're after.
Oh, I didn't. I forgot Henry Cavill was in this movie, Simon.
Yeah,
We
you know
can't
what?
trust Ahmed's judgment.
That's a good point. That's a good
This
point.
is coming from Enigma. He's really gonna hold this against you about.
That's
Kiss
okay.
Kiss Bang
That's
Bang.
okay. He's my foil. It's fine. Be my foil, Enigma. But
what about practical magic? That's not overtly. I mean, it's about these three witch sisters. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like sparkly girls that have power.
There's actually a Madoka Magica.
How about Gem
movie?
What is it, Rich?
I'm still looking for the release calendar.
It's Madoka Magica. I thought it was a series, but it looks like there's like a movie that like takes place in the beginning. So it's not like a series where there's a movie like attached to it and you have to like know what's going on. It looks like there's like a movie that just like starts at the beginning of the plot. So maybe that's a good option.
Sudoku,
it's like a magical story, but it's dark.
What's it called, Arturo? Madoka Magica. Is that what you were saying, Rich?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Jim is like. That's it.
You know what?
Let's... identity theft was why we did Big Lebowski.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so you know what? Let's come around. Let's loop around Magic Girl Crystal because that's tough.
This should be hard. Feels like this should be easier to find something that fits that. That's why I was thinking Rainbow Bright, just because this is the image that keeps popping in my head when I think about this title.
We can do something for industrial strength magic.
Okay.
Iron Man is the most obvious thing. But anything like Iron Man would work. Any kind of like building a machine to use. What about batteries not included?
Oh, that's been a good bit since I've seen that.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't seen that since I was a
Steve-
4 or 5.
What's his face?
Yeah, no, that's not Cocoon. Is it also him?
What's
Is he
the guy's
also
name
in that
who's
one?
in that movie? Oh shoot, batteries. I might be mixing that. So batteries not included. That would be for what? For industrial
Strength magic, yeah.
I mean, I feel like I would definitely like it more than that stinking Rainbow Bright movie. Yeah, Steve Guttenberg, Simon. Thank you. If you can find trailer for In the Name of the King, I wonder what people would think. Is this from Batteries Not Included?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's not a trailer, though.
I think. Yeah, no, it's not.
It's a
you're right.
clip.
I got into it. It looks really good. But yeah,
Have you not seen it, Ahmed?
Yeah, no, I have when I was very young.
Long time ago, yeah. I think I've only seen it
This
once.
is a good movie.
Everything they have. What do you mean
It was a heartfelt movie.
Tonight. I'll have them out by tonight.
Nothing in this world can save them. Nothing but a miracle.
I get Batteries Not Included and Short
Spielberg
Circuit mixed up.
presents a
Enigma.
Matthew Robbins film.
Oh, Short Circuit. I thought you were mixing it up with Cocoon. Because Steve, what's his face is in
No,
both of
Enigma
those.
was talking about Short Circuit. Sometimes I get those too confused. I get them mixed up. Wow, I don't remember anything about.
It's been so long since I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
Very small. This is history. Machines that reproduce
Chappie is like a
themselves.
reboot of Short Circuit, but scarier. Oh, I haven't seen Chappie.
I really like Chappie.
I don't know how you got here.
I heard it was good.
Chappie's good.
Yeah.
So is District 9.
Are you guys down for this movie?
I don't know.
Oh. It's like
Yeah, I mean,
Critters
sure.
because Facebook.
Critters. Now, Critters is a different story. That movie's...
Critters.
I remember Critters.
I watched that recently, actually.
Oh,
okay.
What, did it hold up?
Yes. No. At the
There's
same
a
time.
2019
It's
thriller,
really good.
Critters.
It's really fun to watch because it's terrible. Like, so I don't know.
A new binge. There's a new Critters 2019.
What about Sky High?
I haven't seen that. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Sky
okay. I saw that
High.
once.
It's
Yeah,
like a
that's
Disney-
like
Disney
Superhero
movie.
University.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
what's his face? What's his
I
face?
forgot the boy that was in there. I remember Linda Carter
Kurt
was
Russell.
in there.
Was it? Oh, Kurt
What?
Russell. Yeah. Kurt Russell's the dad.
Oh, I forgot he was in
It's
here.
like My Hero or something.
Yeah.
He knew he was in for the ride of his life.
That's the kid from Gentlemen Broncos, which is an amazing movie.
Oh god, the
Sky
effects.
Oh,
You are the
It looks so
descendant.
bad.
oh, vomit!
He wants is to
Oh my god, I like intensely don't
Okay,
want to watch
alright,
this movie.
okay, so it's like a
And then
no
Kelly
from on
Preston
edge.
shows up. No, I'd rather watch Battlefield Earth.
Oh god.
Why
Okay.
why we watch? Why don't we watch Battle Web?
Don't we
No,
watch
no.
Battlefield
I
Earth?
wanted
No.
an excuse to watch that movie just to see
No.
how bad it is.
No.
I'm fine with this being the magical girl thing if this is what it is.
What is this?
Oh, Madoka Magica, the movie part. Oh, but there's two. There's what? 2 movies?
I don't
I think
know.
there's like 3 movies. I don't think it matters if we watch the whole like trilogy or whatever.
I
So
don't-
it doesn't. It's not like a cliffhanger at the end of this one.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm not afraid of a cliffhanger. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Madoka Magica, the movie part 1. Then.
Official trailer. It's this one, right? Puella Magi Madoka Magica. That's some Harry Potter bullshit.
Blubberella.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
sold. I'm sold.
This one? On this one?
Okay,
Magic-
Madoka Magica, part 1, the part 1 movie.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
I
don't either, but I like these telephone voices in my ears.
Oh, you're
Oh, I
listening to?
Yeah,
You're listening?
I don't know.
Oh, you
anything.
guys can't hear it?
No.
No,
Oh, why?
I don't know. You're
We can't
going
see.
off
Are you
right-
watching a trailer?
Oh,
Can't
that's
see
why.
anything either.
I thought I shared it.
Oh no.
No.
You see it now, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
This
Okay,
looks beautiful.
that was easy. Okay.
The animation
Wow.
is
No,
crazy.
that wasn't easy because it took us freaking forever to figure this out.
Well, no, this was suggested like a while ago, but yes, that
Okay.
seems
Yep,
perfect
we'll do it.
for.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right. And
Have you guys ever watched Evangelion?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'd love to.
Yes, I've
I haven't
seen.
seen it.
Ugh.
It's
Ugh,
this
it's
is like
cringe.
this is like the Ava of magical girls.
Oh no! What are you getting us into?
No, we already picked this one. Let's not keep digging
All right,
on
okay,
that. on
fine,
that
fine,
particular
fine. All right, what's
Okay.
next?
We have Industrial Strength
Bill
Magic,
said he
Chrysalis
said Madoka
5,
at the start. Okay.
and possibly Summoner Awakens, which is a basically a card game
Industrial
with
strength.
some reverse aging.
Wait, which one is the card game?
Summoner Awakens.
Summoner.
That's one of
Is
the.
there like
our
a
releases.
Yu-Gi-Oh movie? We could just-
No, it's
I
not a
don't know.
movie. It's not a movie. It's one of the. Our
No,
releases.
I think he's saying like we're gonna
He's
need
trying
a
to think
Yu-Gi-Oh
of-
movie.
yeah.
Like what could possibly
Oh, I
go with
see.
a card game, right? Like I get what you mean.
So we don't want to do
All right.
anything insect related for Chrysalis?
Oy.
There's
Every
an
time we
ants
come to the
movie.
insect, we watched all the insect stuff. Like,
No, we
watched
did,
so
didn't
many, we watched so many insect things.
Uh,
You guys watch
Bug's
Ants?
Life. Yes.
Yeah,
watched
we
Ants.
did. We saw
I
that.
feel like there was something else that
We overlooked.
there was something
Ant
we
Bully.
Ant Bully.
The Ant Bully was one.
I'll write it down.
I don't know that I'm that excited about it.
I
Ant
don't know that.
we did Starship
Cocoon-
Troopers as well. That
Oh,
was-
Arachnophobia.
Okay.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Oh, I love that movie. It's been a good while, but I love it.
That was.
And
what's
John
his face?
Goodman's in it, very briefly.
That's Arquette, right?
No.
No, David
It's,
Arquette.
No. You're thinking eight-legged freaks.
Oh, Arachnophobia.
Oh,
okay.
Jumanji. There's Jumanji as well. Yeah.
The original Jumanji. I honestly I did see that one recently, and it's really good. By the way, Robin Williams.
I know.
Wait, Jumanji for Chrysalis?
Yeah, that was
He
someone.
said
what
he-
someone said.
Yeah, but Jeff says he saw it recently.
Oh no, I just wanted to clarify if it was that for the arachnophobia is fine for me. I think that works.
I'm fine with
Okay, so we got
Arachnophobia.
Did we do Mimic? We did Mimic. I feel like we did Mimic.
Jeff
I
Daniels.
think we talked about Mimic.
Mimic and
Yeah,
Me
no,
is
that
a
was the
pre-order
one-
on the 25th.
Mimic. No, I meant Mimic the movie, but
Yes,
that was
we
was Guillermo del Toro. That was
Yeah,
another
that
bug
was
movie.
one of the Guillermo.
I guess maybe the
Guillermo
Fly,
movies.
but that's like a totally different tone, I guess.
Do you know what's
Yeah.
another movie that involves bugs?
Oh, what?
Madam Web.
Oh, it's
That
Rich,
doesn't
what
involve
is it?
bugs.
What
That
is it with
doesn't
you and
involve
Madam
I
Web?
didn't need an excuse to watch it.
Simon Smith
I
said
saw it not
Slither.
long
Bad
ago.
movies.
Slither is
Yes.
Oh, Slither.
Fun.
Have you seen that, Ahmed?
disgusting.
A long time ago, but I remember it being good, and I don't know why. I don't even remember what it was. They were like
It's
alien
so nasty,
creatures.
but
They were
it's
alien
funny.
creatures.
George Romero.
Yeah.
Super good.
Yeah, it is. That movie was just vile.
Everyone loves it, so I don't know if it's a good idea for us to pick that one.
Madam Web is really more than.
Oh. Okay, so what are we?
Okay,
are we not gonna-
arachnophobia,
Arachnophobia.
whatever that anime was, you're gonna have to like
got it
message
written
that
down.
to
Madoka
me. I don't know.
Magica.
Part
We have
one,
arachnophobia.
The beginnings.
Yep. So
Part-
did someone veto batteries not included?
I think Ahmed vetoed it. Ahmed's been
Okay.
very
No,
hard to please.
I feel like it's just old and gonna be long. It just the trailer really turned me off because it was just all like quirky shots of them doing quirky. Like I just came out of a soup. I'm in a sandwich. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Like they weren't. All the things they were doing were just like, look, special effects.
What about Megamind for like a superhero movie?
Because that's animated, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe that would
I
work.
don't think I've ever seen that one.
That one
That's a solid movie.
That one forever for whatever reason really turned me off every time I saw it.
Well,
Kick-Ass. What about
Serenity Bill-
Super?
Serenity is like a. But that's
we're
from
getting
Firefly.
out of steam here. Industrial strength magic. The reason it's like inventions, right? Inventions and like I said, Iron Man is the perfect thing for industrial strength magic, right? But obviously, we're not going to watch Iron Man.
Simon keeps mentioning Turbo Kid.
Turbo Kid. Okay.
Dulcimer's mentioned Super.
Oh yeah, no,
doesn't
I just
quite make
mentioned that one as
this
well.
Oh,
looks
sorry.
interesting.
No, Super is the one with the
guy from The Office.
The guy from The Office, and they play
Rainn Wilson.
superheroes.
Yeah,
Rainn
yeah.
Wil- have you seen that one?
Yeah,
I've seen that one.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Turbo Kid
It's
looks
fine.
interesting.
Turbo Kid.
I haven't seen
I
that.
forgot. Oh, that's called Real Still, Bill.
Oh
Super,
yeah, no,
it's
Turbo
hilarious.
Kid is sort of like. Do you guys see it?
Oh, I saw
Oh.
that.
Yeah, it's sort of ironic.
Not a long time ago,
Oh,
but
look,
I saw it a
it's-
few years ago.
This actually fits really well because it's like post-apocalyptic and
Yeah.
industrial strength magic is kind of.
Let's do it. I don't remember it that well.
Turbo
That's
Kid?
Ironsides, right? That's Michael Ironside.
No,
Yeah, right here, this
That-
guy.
No, it's not.
that's not him.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's Michael
That does
Ironside.
not look like
He's
him.
old because he's old.
That
but-
totally does not look like him. Wow.
Well, it's also a drawing. I mean,
Yeah.
we can look at the. Hang on, but no, he got old and he's a little, He's
Oh
old.
Okay.
my gosh. Okay.
Okay. Turbo
So
Kid.
we're doing 3?
I'm down.
Okay,
Which one's the extra credit?
Right. Which one should be the extra credit? Why do we even call it extra credit? Because we all watch them anyway and talk about it.
Well, I didn't watch The Big Lebowski again.
Oh, because you've already seen it. Okay.
Yeah, and I meant to, but I just forgot.
How
to get
about
to it.
arachnophobia being extra credit because we've already done so many
Makes sense.
insect movies?
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So our 2 assignments are Turbo Kid and whatever the hell that Japanese
Madoka
movie is
Magica
called.
Part 1, the beginning.
Madoka Magica
Yes.
Part 1.
It'd be funny.
Oh, here it is. No. Let's get the title right. Puella Magi Madoka Magica, the movie.
What the heck?
Walpurgisnacht Rising.
I thought it was called the beginning.
Walpurgisnacht
Part
Rising. Is that not part 1?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up.
Oh, we gotta figure this out. Hang on. I don't want to end up watching.
I just wrote down Madoka Magica Part 1 movie, the beginning, because it was something you had pulled up, and that's what you had played, and Jeff was like, okay, yeah, I want to see it. Like, he immediately liked it.
2011, right? This one?
Is that a recap movie? No.
I think that's the series. I think the movie is...
An aggressive magical girl. Perfect. It just says it there. Perfect.
But I don't think that's the one we saw the trailer of.
Puella Magi Madoka Magica.
Can you go back and look at your history?
Yeah. No, the trailer, I have it right here. This is the trailer. But this is something different.
Wait.
I don't think it is.
No? It's the same thing?
I think there's the series and then there's the movie. But the movie is like just the beginning.
8 years.
You gotta be careful with anime. You end up watching some other bullshit from 30 years ago. I want to watch this thing that we watched. So let's watch Walpurgisnacht Rising. Let's just make sure to watch Walpurgisnacht Rising. Can somebody Walpurgisnacht?
Don't even ask me.
Walpurgisnacht.
No, you've been looking for an aggressive magical girl? Okay.
All right. Well, we got our assignment, guys. You know what to do. This is your homework, everybody who's watching. Watch these movies. And then when we come back in a month, what's the date? What's the date that we're back?
Oh, I had it pulled up a second ago.
It's the 19th.
Third Wednesday in June. Yeah. If Rich is looking at it, then yeah.
The 19th, you said?
I think so.
19th.
Yeah.
All right, June 19th, Madoka Magica Worst.
Yeah, I've even got it in the calendar.
Just sure.
Sweet.
Worst.
All right.
Oh, you know what would be if we did watch something that super was a good for in theme, I would want to do Blank Man instead.
Blank Man.
Blank Man.
Is that the one? The city?
Wayans?
He's from the city. Yeah, Blank.
Was it Damon Wayans? I can't remember.
Blank Man.
The
never seen
most
that.
funny bald one.
Oh, this
The Wayans.
I think I was thinking of
J5!
Dark Man for a second.
No, it's
someone
a superhero
mentions-
movie. It's like a urban superhero movie, right?
Yeah, Damon Wayans. That's right.
Oh, 94.
B is for bold. He embodies it.
Slapped me around and called me Susan.
B is for brave.
Save yourself.
I'll never forget you, my love.
He exemplifies it. B is for fun. He kicks it.
Well?
Damon Wayans.
Thank you, Blank Man.
Blank Man.
This is terrible. I hate movies like this.
Oh man.
Rather look at Walpurgis.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this
So,
the trailer we had watched?
Real quick before we go,
Yeah, with
Yes.
the telephone.
before we go, play the YouTube link I sent you.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh,
Walpurgisnacht Rising. Hang on, I gotta write this.
he's writing it down.
Okay, it's written.
All right. Well, this is our send off clip. Thank you
What
guys
is
so
it?
much for coming. It's thematic.
What this thing?
Let me see if
No, let's see.
This?
yeah.
I'm the fat one.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, this is the right one.
I'm proud to announce that Duralius and Associates is officially open for business.
Huzzah.
There's only like 6 of us here, Dallas.
Okay.
And there's no
One
ladies.
sec.
We're still
I'm gonna
open
give
for
you.
business.
I'm gonna give you a time code.
Grand opening if it's just.
Did I say it was a grand
Okay,
opening?
go to 3 minutes.
It's an opening.
Feels like a grand opening.
From this day forward, anyone living in fear,
Ahmed.
anyone being
Go to 3
oppressed,
minutes.
anyone losing their grip on
what?
freedom will have
Go to
someone
3
to
minutes.
turn
3 minutes.
to. They can turn.
Oh, I should go to 3 minutes.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, what is it?
No, back just like 10 more
I think we
seconds.
should all do it. I mean, if 4 people.
There we
You
go.
went
there we
like
go.
the
Right there,
Royal
right there,
Three.
Right there. Right there.
Here we are.
Are we just staying here?
I don't know.
Maybe we should call out for the Lady of the Lake.
Not a bad idea. Lady!
No, Duralius.
I think we should all do it.
Is that
I mean, if 4
the
people
Aqua
are
Teen
yelling,
Hunger
it's bound
Force
to get
guy?
some
Let's do it
attention.
together, yeah. I think that'd be good. Hey, lady,
Where are you? Lady of the Lake.
Lady of the Lake!
She's
Come
like,
out here, lady.
Now that's just gonna scare her away.
What's up with the creepy voice, Murdon?
It's my regular voice.
Hey, lady.
Lady. That's how I call people.
Lady. That's like saying don't come, Murdon.
I'm a stalker.
Oh wait, yeah, something's happening.
Shining the spotlight.
Duralius, I am the lady of the lake. Step forward, for you are the chosen one.
I'm the chosen one? I'm the chosen one.
Are you kidding me?
Behold, Duralius, the mighty Zephyr Blade.
That's the Zephyr Blade?
Yes.
This is a tiny little dagger.
No. This is the legendary Zephyr Blade.
Imagine it a lot bigger, didn't you guys?
Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
I mean, I'm gonna take it, but I just, I didn't picture.
Well, quit bitching about it.
Make sure you take it. But
What can I? What do I have to do?
Take the Zephyr Blade from my hand. Go forth into the forest and slay the beast that lies within the darkness.
No, it's fine. Guys, I can do this. All right, I'm gonna take the Zephyr Blade, this Zephyr Blade in my hand, and go kill that beast. Back this way?
Be brave, Duralius.
Okay, I'm going.
you can do it.
Okay, pretty sure this isn't the Zephyr Blade.
You are wise, Duralius. That is not the Zephyr Blade.
But I asked specifically for the Zephyr Blade.
That is far too small to be the Zephyr Blade.
I know that. I said that. I said it was like a tiny dagger.
You did not say that.
I said that's a small dagger. That's
you
not
said
the
that's a tiny dagger?
I just got my ass kicked by that giant-ass beast, and this frickin' dagger bent. Can I get the real Zephyr Blade,
No,
please?
she pulled that out and you went crazy ape shit over it, like you were happy about it. And now you're acting like you
She
don't
told
even
me it was the
appreciate
Zephyr Blade. You told me it was the Zephyr Blade.
Behold, Duralius. The true Zephyr Blade.
Now that looks like a Zephyr Blade.
All right, that's a biscuit.
No. It is the Zephyr Blade.
So you're eating the Zephyr Blade.
Yes.
All right, I'll tell you what. You go ahead and eat that Zephyr Blade, bring your ass back down into that water, and get me the real Zephyr Blade, okay?
As you wish.
You know, I was set on fire back there.
My bad, Duralius.
Duralius, you're being kind of rude.
Yeah, but you have no idea what I just went through.
Yeah, but she's a lady.
I know.
How do you know that wasn't the Zephyr Blade?
That thing was freaking huge. This?
No, the biscuit. Have you seen the Zephyr Blade?
No, but I'm pretty sure it's not a Zephyr biscuit.
Well, now she's going to bring a fake Zephyr Blade because you pissed her off.
She was eating that Zephyr Blade. Neebs.
Behold, DeLorean.
It's Duralius.
That's what I said. DeLorean. Behold, DeLorean. The mighty Zephyr Blade.
And that's a tree branch.
No. For this is truly the Zephyr Blade.
All right. You know what? Forget it. Because got a whole tree full of Zephyr Blades back home, and I'll just grab one of those. But yeah, thanks for nothing. And all the wounds, appreciate that too. Come on, guys, let's go.
So that was our day?
So we're just going to give up, DeLorean?
Oh yeah. Okay. And that's it. That was our little fun thing to end with.
Okay.
Thank
that
you,
was
Excalibur.
Our outro.
Okay, we have some music also.
Oh,
I'm gonna play it. And then we're gonna like do thumbs up, like we're driving down the road.
One hand on the
steering wheel. Yeah.